Hello to Sash.
Hello to Sash. May or may not ever watch these.
Tie him down and force it. Hello,
Greetings,
everyone else.
travellers.
Stay a while, stay forever.
Hello, Sash. Hello, anyone who might be listening in the future. Hello to myself, who's probably the only person who will ever listen in the future. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Storm King's Thunder. This time we find ourselves in Tribor, a town that sits at the strategic crossroads between north and south, east and west. You can reach the spine of the world. You can travel roads all the way as far as Baldur's Gate and Am. You can reach the Sword Coast or lands far to the east, like the sea or Fallen Stars. Bay, eventually beyond. Tribor is an important place. For some reason, nobody's ever bothered to put up a wall. I don't understand why, but they didn't. Maybe they thought it was somehow safe sitting here at the heart of civilization. But civilization is a loose term in the post-Spell Plague era. And it seems that dangers as obvious as giants with orcs riding giant flightless birds are threats that are able to sneak past the more settled realms and entered here into Tribor, an agricultural place of great strategic import, not far from Fandalen, for those of you familiar with such a place. All right. The Magmans seem to form a kind of front line assault, a shock troop, if you will. Now, you slowed them down by your positioning, making them climb up the wall as blunted the charge. The trenches, however, did little to deter them, and they seemed to be unfazed by their presence. They rush now into combat, many of them being too far away to actually be of any real use. With just two of them getting in, one on Luro and one on the skeletons. The others rush forward, creating a front line, a stack overlapping in this tight situation. And so two of them, first on Luro, reach out with their flaming fists, attempt to incinerate their targets. And the second one is on a skeleton. Do either of those hit?
Oh, on Luro, sorry, was it?
One's on Luro, the first one, and the second on one of the Cobalt
I
skeletons.
completely forgot that I was playing as Luro for a second there. Luro has a 15
Gotcha.
armor class. Is it the second one that attacks
It's
Luro?
the first one, so it'll be 2 points of fire damage. And Luro is on fire. There's do they have any scrolls? Sorry. Excellent. So it breaks through with the 18, and begins to burn whatever flammable material, the leathers and cloth, and maybe the scabbard or the belt. Both of you are on fire. If Allura has any scrolls or perhaps potions or, heaven forbid, explosives, then they are in grave danger of being destroyed.
Luro has fuck all.
Thought that would be the case. Yeah, so it's burning and igniting like a flaming skeleton, burning it from within, cracking and breaking its bones. You still can't edit it. All right. Let's deal with that immediately.
The skeleton.
Skeleton servant. Edit. Can be edited and controlled by player profit. Delete these skeletons. I'll delete them. Put 4 more down and see if you can change those ones. You do see skeleton servant, don't you? Up in the you see it. Cool. Yeah. You just put one down and you still can't move that one. Makes no sense at all. I shall delete the token, and we'll go from there.
Do we know if Lura was raging, by the way?
I think she was. I imagine so.
Okay. 1 point of damage then.
No, it's still 2 because it's fire.
Only
Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, right. Fire damage.
Yeah, she's
Depends-
definitely.
yeah. What type of barbarian?
She's not a bear barbarian.
She's
Yeah, but what-
a
Primal Path. Path of the Path of the Ancestral Guardian.
Ah, yeah,
Right.
cool one. The best one.
What does it even do?
If you attack something and they attack something else, they have disadvantage, and
Disadvantage,
the person
and-
has resistance.
It's pretty good. Is it to all damage the resistance from
Yep.
that? That's crazy.
Also, if we're high enough level, I think we are, she can take 3d6 damage off an attack as a reaction.
Why is the necromancer's castle defenses so poor? Because they're running on a skeleton crew.
Lura's level 4. I'm gonna level. I'm gonna get Lura to actually what she is because she's level 4.
Why are there multiple? I'm going to assume. Why is there a copy of? Is that Roz or is that Jirax? There's some sort of in the very bottom right corner. There's a couple.
Oh
tokens.
yeah, because I made a circle thing for Roz and I tried dragging it over to see if it changed.
Just
No,
press delete.
Arctic has to change the circle.
Unless you have VTT enhanced.
Yeah, but that's not permanent. It's only for that token that you put down. He has to
Ah.
set it as default.
Yeah, I figured that out. Don't worry.
Yeah, whatever, Steven.
Trading the skeletons now. See if you can control them. I've deleted the token, so maybe that wasn't letting you control the token for some reason. Yep,
Hey.
cool.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey.
They're so large.
They are pretty big in comparison to everything else.
That's right.
I'll see
Big boys.
So
if
these
they'll
aren't
tolerate it.
zombie. So they're not fire dwarves.
They're
They're
Magman.
magmin.
It looks like dwarves that are aflame. That's basically what they look like. If you cross a dwarf with an elemental of fire, you might pick something like this.
Are they stocky like a dwarf?
They are absolutely, yeah, yeah, stocky and stout and broad, and
Beardless fire dwarves.
beardless fire dwarves. Yeah.
I know a dwarf. They wouldn't go without a beard.
These ones climb up the escarpment and begin pouring into the bank. One of them took damage, did it? I can't.
Skeleton.
One of your skeletons, yeah.
Yeah, one of your skeletons. That's right. Yeah. No, it's not a particularly crucial blow. Just it set him on fire. That's may or may not be. All right. This Orog seems to have 1 hit point to me. Is that is that accurate?
Yep.
Yep. Motherfucker's trying to pull me off the cliff with him.
That's right. All right. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna do it again.
Prick. Should have just fucking used my second attack.
Pull you off the cliff, and he's gonna land on you. That's his plan. Come on,
Opposing
Orog.
athletic?
That's right.
You're gonna Jason Bourne
He
this.
makes 2 attacks, so he does it twice if it fails the first time. Fails the first time, he's gonna do it
Oh my
again.
Goodness. Hey.
All right. So tell us about this wrestler. It's like this guy's doing his best to throw you, but you keep reversing the momentum. Well, how does that work?
I imagine we're like dancing like just on the edge and like my foot's slipping, I'm stepping back more and he just he's like in his last like death throes and he just wants me to fall with him.
Perfect.
Just tangoing on the side of a cliff.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Here's the last of the Orogs to be looked at, as I can see at least. Okay, Wild Gold, you are surrounded by axe beaks. You've taken care of the riders. And Magmans, these flaming dwarves, are pouring over the cliffs. They've appeared over the cliffs now, and they're rushing towards you like a forest fire. While the frost giants, fire giants, decide whether they are going to charge you and cut you down, or whether they'll simply pick up a plow or the roof of a building or something and lob it away.
All right, I think I'm going to. Will feline agility work if I dash? Can I double the dash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm pretty
does,
sure
yeah.
you can.
I'm gonna dash and then double that, so that's 80 to 160 feet.
What?
Alright, the two axe
Oh,
beaks
shit.
take it to opportunity as you get out of there. Wah, wah.
And I'm gonna get to there. They already use
Can
their
you see
advantage
those?
on me. I can see those, yeah.
Yeah, good.
The 19 hits for 4 damage, isn't it?
Mhm.
4 damage, that's right.
Yeah,
round
Round
down.
down.
Yeah, the first one does not hit. And I'm gonna move to
You
there, which is
are
140
so
feet.
fast. Like lightning. You're gone.
Actually, I
Rushing
think
straight
I'll
past
move
the finish
actually
line.
just there.
Sure.
That- I don't want to hide behind the cleric.
No. Aerodel, you're hiding
Oh.
behind a wild gold.
Yes, over me. Sorry, real quick. I just want to do
Did
something
I?
quick. Yeah,
My mistake.
Yes.
you're right.
Rearranged my thing and I got confused.
Yes, nice.
All right. Are these guys within like 15 feet of each other? Yeah, I don't know how they're moving though. I don't know if it's like deceiving kind of thing.
Yeah, it is a bit difficult to tell, but try to guess as best you can.
All right.
Yeah,
I
so
want to get in
20
range.
20 foot, probably hit 3 of them, maybe.
All right, I'll get as close as I can. I want to get 3 if I can. 15-foot cone.
Aren't you grappled?
Oh yeah.
I was like, you just leaving
Fuck,
this
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that. Fuck. Shit. No, I can't do what I want to do. All right, I guess I'll just take a swing at this guy, like chop his arm off or something to let him fall.
Alright. Oh, I think he's got plate mail, hasn't he? Yeah, he has.
He
He's got
does.
full
I
plate
remember
mail.
that now. Yeah.
Bang, and you freeze the full plate, but he just grunts and
Oh.
smiles. And you drop your sword off the cliff, and it tumbles down into the ground below.
You know what? I'm gonna charge off the edge, tackle him down to the ground with me. He's only got 1 HP.
Alright, make an athletics roll and try to use weight to drip. Alright, the Orog is spared by the Featherfall and remains on top of the ledge while you go down. No, they both don't go down. The Orog is not pulled down because there's no gravity to pull him anymore. Raskan sails harmlessly to the bottom. But the Orog takes that attack of opportunity as he goes.
Motherfucker.
Bam! Not quite.
Now I'm just stuck at the bottom of the fucking. I'll bonus action pick my weapon up and. Yeah, fuck. Alright.
Alright. Aerodel.
Have I seen how swift these little fire dwarves are?
Not as fast as Wild Gold.
Apparently.
They're about dwarf speed, maybe a bit faster.
I will. I think I will take I'll step right behind Wild Gold. And I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Alright.
So that'll take effect on whenever that doesn't actually display it. That's a fun and cool thing. But yeah, I mean, let me just change it from an attack real quick, or just include the description so that you can actually see it. Okay, here we go. Don't worry about the damage for now.
Yeah, so 15-foot aura around me. This is to scale, so I think it should work. 15-foot save, bonk. There you go. Anything that where was I? I was standing like here. So how close can I get to? I can get right up Wild Gold's butthole.
Do it.
I'm gonna get right there. I don't know if that's the Obold or whatever it is technically in it, but yes. And
He is.
that's my action. I don't think I have a bonus action that I can use. So that is gonna be me. Thank
Are your
you.
spirit
Alright.
guardians floating books? Like
They're
flapping
like
books?
no, they're like floating candles.
Harry Potter
Oh.
candles.
Yeah, like the Harry Potter candles at in the roof.
Ah, yeah.
Because the symbol of Denier is a candle with an eye at the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Right. You're on the lip, Roz. You can see the skeletons are holding back a tide of flaming dwarves, but the true threat coming from
Yeah, I'll have faith. My team can do it. I'll just go 60 feet there.
yeah.
Action and movement. And yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Oh, wait, sorry.
charging- Yeah.
Could I make like loud noises, start
Yeah.
hurling insults at them, try and get their attention? These guys here.
Absolutely. Make an intimidate check.
Well, intimidation. Oh.
Yeah, the axe beak wheels around and the orc raises his javelin.
Ooh.
Afternoon, Nap. You're in a position that is currently safe, but it may not remain that way.
I like safe places. I will guess I'll start shooting at the dwarfs. The flaming
Ah.
dwarfs by gold.
Oh, yep, sure.
I forgot to turn that off. I don't know if I have advantage or not.
No, unfortunately not.
Unless you're hidden.
So we take the first one, unless you're hidden. Yeah, I don't know if he is. Did he?
I don't really remember last session.
Yeah, I thought you did as well.
Yeah.
I thought you hid in a tree.
Cool. Make a stealth roll since it sounds like you probably did.
Oh, not advantage on that. I always forget to turn that off.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I always roll with advantage anyway, and I just count the first one. I just ignore the second. I find it easier to just
Just handy to do.
always roll it.
Yeah.
That's what I do at least.
I hate pressing toggles.
Yeah, don't know like toggling either. So yeah, just barely. He somehow loses track of you, and so the shot ends up being a 22, which is more than enough to break through the crusty, burned shell that makes up his skin. He is slain instant.
Oh.
Sweet. And can I use bonus action to hide?
Yeah, you can.
Or attempt to hide, maybe?
Bang! It hides again. Where did that shot come from?
You can always
Oh,
move to
no.
a different tree if that makes it more realistic. Because I've got lots
Yeah.
of movement.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, jump to a different tree, perhaps. Yeah. That's
He's
good.
literally a monkey.
We'll say that there's
There is-
branches that connect them for, or at least come close enough that you're able to.
I just
There's
think,
feet.
I just think
Make
it's
an
funny.
acrobatics
Mental, man.
Yeah, as you leap from tree to tree.
Uh,
All right, yeah, you're graceful. You do it with supreme agility and confidence. Giants turn to each other. The male says to the female, for those of you who can understand Dwarven, make perception check.
Dwarven?
Not Dwarven,
only
giant,
me.
giant.
Oh.
Yeah, giant. I don't even know why I said Dwarven.
Perception.
No. Yes.
Without guidance, sorry.
It's not site-based, no. Okay. So Aradel picks up the most, but Prophet picks up a few words as well. The male says to the female, "At this rate, we will never get the Vodenoid." And the female says, "Well, we can't exactly just rush through them. We're going to have to clear them violently." "So be it," he says. And they push forward, and both Aradel and Wild Gold make her tempting targets. So they will select one, or let's see. Aradel a 1 and Wild Gold a 2.
What did they
First one
say?
goes for Aradel, the
What
second
now?
one goes for Aradel.
Ouchie.
Oh,
I told
What?
you I have divine intervention on my side.
What's it called? What did they say? The void. Something,
I think it was
yeah.
the Vodenoid, I think is
Vodenoid.
how it's pronounced. Yeah.
Vodenoid. I'm gonna type
check
that
out
in.
pronunciation.
Adel writes whatever it's called in his notebook as he gets hit by 2 giant boulders.
Boom. Boom.
Ouch
Oh.
and ouch. I am unconscious.
Crunch. Oh, the first one smashes him, and the second one lobs over and lands atop the other one. He's buried. Like, you can't even see him underneath the rock. He's gone.
Rip.
Out of the way! The yells in common. We will not harm you if you do not oppose us. The prophet.
I have no aura.
Yonder prophet. What?
The goose.
Release the goose.
You do. He is buried underneath rock. You can see his hand sticking out, but you can't see his body. There's just a pool of blood. All right. Yeah.
How far can these guys throw rocks?
None of those hit. What sort of swords are you using? What sort of weapon? Are they? Where did you get them from? Mage Place. Oh, Longsaddle. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's a good enough weapon. Your skeleton drops its weapon, and it looks down at it a little bit confused. It looks at its hand. It looks at the weapon. Looks at its hand. It's not supposed to be on the ground. That sword. It's supposed to be in the hand.
These guys have more range than a heavy crossbow.
Skeleton has to think about what it's supposed to do next. Luro.
Luro has just gotten to level 6 from being level 4, so he's in a better place than he was, and is going to use what is this? No, not that one.
The Force.
Ancestral Protectors. Third level spectral warriors appear when you enter your rage.
So that only
she's
happens
already,
when you make
he's
an
already
attack.
raging.
Yeah, that's like a passive.
Oh, okay.
pretty
Well,
much.
okay. Yeah. I've never played this version of Barbarian before. Then he's just gonna hit with the Great Club twice, recklessly first on this one.
Yeah.
Wait, Jesus.
Uh oh.
And then on the one again, I guess the same one if it didn't hit.
It did not
Reckless.
hit.
Well, at least
11 damage.
Oh, crash, and it disappears in the flames, becoming indistinguishable from them. All right. That's it.
Yep.
Jaraxxus, you are forgotten about, it would appear. Perhaps you should just bow out of the battle at this point.
Oh, I didn't mean to move God. I've been thinking this whole time and nothing seems good.
Right?
Oh God. Just yeah.
Let us pass, and we will not oppose you. We mean you no harm. Step out of our way.
Well, I'll move. I've got 30 feet movement. I'll double it to 60, and I'll start heading into town, I guess, along this path to that building there.
The male giant notices you, and he nods, and he says in the giant tongue, "Good, good, run away." All right. The orcs round, wheel and turn, and their axe beaks charge in your direction. The orc launches his javelin at you, but it'll be disadvantage. He's out of range.
Misses.
Not going to be enough. The others will move up and turn, and I'll put them into position in a moment. Alright. That's better. And the Magments, they also move forward. Those who can, at least. The ones in the south charging. Their target having disappeared. And they gain as much ground as they can. For some of them, it's not much. But for others, they're able to enter into combat. And while they can't actually swing their weapons, they can at least threaten you and increase the pressure. That brings us to the last Orog, who joins the fray. He sees that Aradel has gone down. He sees that Wild Gold is being engulfed by flames. And so he charges the Prophet, who is still completing his Featherfall spell. Even as nicely done.
Yeah, the hunting trap.
Even as Rascan drifts safely to the bottom, he hears a snap. And is a hunting trap dexterity saving throw?
Let me.
It's in the player's handbook, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
You can probably just search it in the compendium.
Yeah, it might also be under traps, like sample traps, I think.
DC 13 next save or 1d4 piercing.
Alright, here goes.
Fuck.
He dodges out of the way. Snap! But it goes off without him actually stepping in it, just bumping it instead. The Orog grins. His tusks have brass rings around them that look like they've been there so long that they've cracked into the tusks. Pressure. His axe is raised high. And with his aggressive maneuver, he brings down the weapon. 2 punishing blows. The first misses by a mile, though it does dig so deeply into the earth as to almost cause an avalanche. But the second is such a catastrophic strike that the Prophet doesn't even know if he's alive after the impact of the blow.
Fuck. That HP bar just disappeared.
Boom. 24 damage. 20 damage. 20 damage. Yeah, I thought it was 24, and so like that's why I was like, oh, oh, that's close. That's a little bit too close, that one. Yeah, but 20 is pretty significant nonetheless. Orcs, Magmans, and Orogs, Wild Gold. You just ran away, and yet you're back in the.
I'm gonna yell out in giant. Call off your people now!
We only wish to do some exploration. Get out of the way.
If you call off your people and let us back off, we will.
The male looks at the female. What should we do? Let them die. It will keep them busy while we get the Vordanoid. You may make a diplomacy check as your action, if you wish, a persuasion roll, but your idle chatter has not perturbed them.
Persuasion roll?
If that will be your action, though, yeah.
No one's gonna yell out to try to help me? Okay. Then I'll
It
do
will
my
take their action as
persuasion
well.
roll.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
It'll be a help
I'm-
action for them.
Yeah, I'm planning on it. Oh, no, it's only a 7.
Only a 7, unfortunately.
Inspirage.
Inspirage. I forgot about Inspirage. I'm gonna use my Inspirage.
Righto.
20.
Magman, stand down. Protect us while we dig up the Vordanoid. Orcs, stand down. The orcs ignore. The axe speaks. They have no control over whatsoever anyway.
Alright. If these guys are standing down, then I'm gonna try to move over towards Prophet.
They flinch. They raise their weapon.
Oh.
Come on, cunt. Come on.
I wasn't frenzy raging, so I can't do bonus action to hit. So yeah, that's just I'm gonna stand there and sort of be an intimidating presence beside this guy, so he has to focus on me over Prophet.
Yeah, well, they're West Side Story. They lean out and they all click their fingers in time. All right. Raskan.
Alright, can I get to the top of this cliff? With
You
one movement?
can. That
With
will
just
take.
movement?
Yes, but no, just that's a dash because it's 30 feet, and unless you have a time
Yeah.
speed, that takes a dash action.
Fuck.
Pick up your axe.
You can
I
see
did last
Prophet
time.
and the other Orog fighting right at the very edge of the cliff, and it crumbled where the axe has broken it up. They're standing on really unsteady ground.
Fuck. I want to get Aradel, but I can't. Ah.
Pretty difficult.
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna move like all the way up to the top. And this Orog, whatever the fuck it's called, is not backing down, is he?
No, he's not interested. He's on his deathbed anyway. He'd never survive the injuries.
I'm gonna like act as I'm climbing. I'm just gonna like keep clawing at the dirt to make him fall.
All right, no worries.
was all an
Make a
accident.
survival roll to see if you can, engineer the cave in avalanche. All right. Yeah, we'll give him a DC 10 roll. It's just barely enough that it might have a chance. Oh! The ground gives out from underneath him, but somehow he teeters on the edge. Even as it starts crumbling all around him. Prophet, the ground is disappearing, not beneath your feet, but it's cracking and it's coming close.
This motherfucker. I'm just gonna get a spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna fucking chop him.
Do you use your bonus action spiritual weapon and just to finish
Yeah.
this? All right.
Fuck me.
Does not do a thing.
This guy is impossible to kill.
He is a legend.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Roz. Apparently everyone's standing down, but those orcs are rushing awfully fast for people who are standing down.
Can I just get in range?
I think so. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can just reach it. yeah.
Sweet. And while I'm running over, I'll start saying, "You fucking green meatheads, come here!" And I'll light up Flame Skull and throw 2 attacks at the first one.
Brutal. Into the orc or the axe beak?
I'll go one on both.
Yeah.
Orc first and axe beak.
Crunch.
So, does a 15 hit for the axe beak?
They
Or whatever.
both get struck, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
Same rolls.
Wow.
Kills them both. Knocks the orc off his mount, and he rolls away dead. While the axe beak is just its beak is taken clean off by the strike.
Would you just let me be in? Oh, I'm surprised I'm just out. Fuck.
Yeah, you will be out. Yeah. So, if you had it like a glaive, maybe, but no.
And I used all my javelins. That's all I can do.
All right.
Action surge.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste it for movement.
Yeah. Afternoon nap, you are hidden as far as you're aware. There's too much going on for people to pay attention to you.
Just not in range. If I can like move to just the edge of this tree.
Yeah, you can. Lean out on some distant branch.
I think I'm gonna have to jump out of the tree.
All
it's range.
right. Make an acrobatics check as you do a mighty action leap, firing as you fall. Boo, boo, boo! You have advantage on the strike because, I mean, I don't know, but it looks magnificent. Can't think of a logical reason why, but that's
Cool
irrelevant.
points.
Cool points, that's right. Your
Finally.
gun food, that's what it is.
Maxing
fuck yeah.
acrobatics has come to something.
Gun Carter.
That's it. All right, shooting the orc or the axe beak?
I guess I'll go for the orc. 'Cause he's-
Boom. He's riding bareback and unarmored.
Yeah.
Well and truly strikes him and knocks him straight off the axe beak, and he rolls underneath the next mount's legs, and the next mount has to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid tripping over him. But it manages to pull that off, and the orc just, his corpse lies in the streets.
Very nice.
Are we really back to the giants already?
Going quick.
Hopefully they do back off.
All right. The giants take a readied action. They pick up a plow. One picks up an ox. The ox is struggling, but it can't get away. And they get ready to throw their plow and their ox at anyone who, I don't know, pisses them off, I suppose. That will be my data running out. I may have to do a bit of a recharge at some stage during the session.
Do.
In fact, I may have to do it sooner rather than later to avoid it completely. Vanishing should make it a little bit harder to recharge. We'll worry about that. Yeah, we should get through the battle before that happens. I'm pretty sure we'll make a judgment call. All right. That's the giants done. They've got their actions ready. They look like they could throw them at anyone who angers them. Prophet, are your skeletons? Oh, your skeletons go when you do them. Righto. Your skeletons are on an aggressive stance. Their last commands, of course, were to kill. All right. Beautiful.
I think you can still command.
I'm pretty sure like it takes a bonus action, doesn't it, to command them? I'm not sure.
Look at the animate data and I'll tell you. I can't remember what it is.
I think it's a bonus.
I think it's
It's either
a
bonus
action.
or no action needed by you.
Pretty sure they just keep doing what you want unless you tell them.
You decide what action the creature will take and where it will move during the next turn, or you can issue a general command.
Once given an order, it continues to follow the task, so
Bonus
they're going to keep
action.
fighting.
Bonus
Unless,
action.
yeah, you use a bonus action. Or you let them disintegrate by cancelling the spell. Right,
Yeah,
good call.
it's
Yeah, good call.
yeah. They just like
Ooh. Okay, sure.
It's if the
Yeah.
things are still
Yeah,
pressing
they
the
have-
line.
They have enemies within 5 feet. Yeah, they have enemies within 5 feet, so that'll
Ruh-roh.
attack them. Two hit, including 1 kill. We have been betrayed! Fire giants declare.
I love this. Prophets let the party down twice.
Chaos erupts again. But who do they strike? You do. Nothing is going to plan. Yeah. Yeah.
Revert to his natural state and start digging a hole.
Let's get it done.
Grovel, cower, and beg, hey!
The orc laughs as you disappear triumphantly and turns to face its real foe, Rascal.
fucking dick.
The fire giants throw their rocks, and it spells doom for 2 skeletons.
God, how much range do these fuckers have?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter when you roll a 21 on disadvantage, right? So
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
This is terrifying.
240 feet for the record.
Holy shit!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, about it. Giants are siege engines, hey. Each giant is a siege engine.
They're more deadly with fucking rocks than they are swords.
Except they get 2 attacks with swords.
Oh god.
Sorry, I took away 2 randomly, where I didn't realize you'd already marked them. Good call.
That's like a
Let's say it's
3
enough.
points, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I will say that it's consumed for the sake of Hollywood. Alright, Luro, the Magmans are incensed. They just laid down their arms and then one of them was killed.
Are they picking their weapons and stuff back up?
And they hadn't put their weapons down. They don't have weapons, in fact, they just have
Ah.
flaming fists.
For now, Luro will defend, I guess.
Yeah, so dodge action?
Yeah, dodge action.
Sure. Defensive stance, hoping that this situation diffuses itself. Jiraxis, it looks like what tentative peace we'd gained has already been lost. I believe the giants are unharmed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Race?
Race, yeah.
Rip
I was
race.
talking with my mic muted.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah. Does it look like they'd be able to hear me if I yell at them from here?
Yeah, they will.
Okay. Seeing as now everything's kind of gone to shit again. Before I actually say, because I'm trying to think up of a harmful statement. Do I know about like who their god or king is? Like they said the new. Yeah, like the new king is that Earth, like the Frost woman, the Frost girl. Apparently, it was like one of the king
The
set
Jarl's
down.
daughter, the Jarl of the
The Jarl's
Frost.
daughter stepped
Of
down.
the frost giants, though.
Oh, is that the Frost? Okay, so each land had a
Mm.
different king.
Yeah. Think of them as like nations within an empire. Perhaps that's not accurate, but that sort of gives you an idea. There's multiple kings, and then there's like the empire
Tribes
itself.
with one spiritual leader.
That's
Yeah.
probably a better example. Yeah.
Will I know who that? Would I know who their god is then?
Yeah, we know that Animal Father is their over god. Whether you know the fire giant's particular god would be a religion check.
Is
Yeah,
uh,
that's
well,
correct. Yeah. Animal Father's pretty disappointed, like actually deeply enraged that the Giants couldn't get their shit together to oppose Tiamat when she almost took over Faerun, which is a pretty important world in the grand scheme of the universe, multiverse. And the fact that mortals essentially showed up the Giants at their own 40,000-year-old war was humiliating. And Adam felt humiliated, so he wanted all the other giants to feel just as humiliated as he feels. And so he stripped them all of everything. He destroyed the ordning, which is like resetting the culture back to zero and saying, okay, we're starting culture all over again. You fucked up that bad that I haven't even decided which one of you are going to be the most powerful giants. Like, that's how badly you guys have messed up. There you go. And eating will be the highest virtue.
Hell yeah.
okay.
Getting fat will be a sign of domination. Their society, what remains, would just fade away.
I guess at that point I'm gonna just yell out to them. I'll yell out. So the Animal Father.
Animal
Yeah,
father, yeah.
and am,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, I'll yell out to them. Your Animal Father is a pussy and a weakling. And I'm gonna start. It's run 30 feet this way
Hit me.
behind the building, and I'll hold my action to if it looks like they're gonna attack me. I'll cast. Can I hold an action to cast Thunderstep and teleport 90 feet over to this building?
You can, but if it doesn't get used, the spell slot is consumed anyway.
True. Actually, I may as well just tell them. Yeah. Actually, this building is pretty big. How protected or visible am I behind here?
Oh,
Not
yeah, it's
very.
an inn, this one. This is the Quiet Inn, where we talked to the woman who knew about the dude with the magic sword. She lost her. You might not have been here, I'm not sure, but she lost her wife in Undermountain.
But like, if they throw rocks at me, would I get a bit of an advantage to my AC, or not really?
Yeah, you probably have like you'd have some sort of advantage, but you also increases the likelihood of you being buried alive. So you might not be crushed initially, but you might not ever be able to escape from the rubble either. Just a possibility. I mean, it's if you're going to be struck by a non-explosive bomb like a giant boulder, you're probably better off being in a big, strong house than being in an open field, right? That's probably good theory. But as I mentioned, in an open field, you don't have roof collapsing and burying you underneath.
I
Awesome
guess
armor. I'll be more specific, but it's really good.
Like plate.
I'll just run even.
Something like that.
I guess I'll start running further. Hopefully, 300 feet is out of range. Hopefully.
Plate on the giant.
And I'll use Thunderstep again to teleport. Boop. At 90 feet, and
Perhaps.
just cast Thunderstep so I get my wild magic. It's only a 13, so it doesn't count. It doesn't work. And
Alright.
I guess that's everything I can do.
I'll kill the little runt. You stay and do your duty. We must get the Voronoi and we can get out of here. The orcs are so happy to be finally in combat. Whoa, not quite. All he can do is launch his javelin. Such an angry orc. Oh, I forgot to use the axe beaks last round. They're going wild anyway. I guess it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't have a lot of strategy.
Hmm.
All right, javelin throws. Orc throws a javelin into Roz. Sticks into. Oh no, 20. Does 20 even hit you? Probably
No,
not.
it doesn't. I deflected with my
Doesn't?
shield.
Oh, nice. Fuck.
Ridiculous. The orc rages in anger, true anger. This axebeak, this orc closes in and attacks while this axebeak tries to get revenge for the rider that you slew. 2 axebeaks, bam bam, and an orc.
22 hits for 4.
All right, it's given the name. Its beak is indeed as heavy and strong as an axe, and it breaks through even the dwarf crafted steel. It's a big hit from that axe. Lucky it misses. The Magmans jump on top of the skeleton and curb stomp him. They just beat him into a pulp and start tearing the bones apart and getting revenge for Jerry, who died at the hands of a skeleton.
What's the name of this Orog?
The name of the Orog is Grumbo.
Brumbo. Brumbo the
Grumbo.
legend. Brumbo or Grumbo?
Grumbo.
Grumbo the legend.
The Magmans leap on the corpse of Aradel with their flaming fist raised and said, "You have betrayed us!"
Isn't he under a rock?
Oh, yeah.
Please, make sure he's a master craftsman.
Wait, speech is a free action, right?
It is.
I'm gonna yell out again in giant, directed towards the giants. Wait! The coward running away throwing insults doesn't speak for the group. Please, let me get my friend out of here, and we'll have no further problems.
Let us kill him, the Bagmen say. No! There is no need to anger the puny creatures. They hold their actions, hoping that something goes wrong again. The Orog, while Wild Gold is distracted, raises his axe and delivers it, not into Wild Gold, but into Raskan. Makes indeed.
Miss.
And when the first attack doesn't work, he just tries to force you off the edge again.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Huh? Yeah.
Ah! That is the best roll of the day. That is so important, that roll.
Fuck me.
The ground is crumbling underneath your feet. Wild Gold.
I'm gonna get my friend from the boulder and get him some help. Do what you are here to do. The ones that are still attacking us, are we fine to kill them, at least?
The giants wave dismissively as like, you're not even sure what that means, but it's just, shut up, you know.
Alright.
You wanna fucking talk.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the boulder off of Aradel.
You have advantage because of the adrenaline that surges through your body.
And because he's
Ah.
raging. No, is
And
he
he's-
raging?
and he's
No,
raging.
not.
Yeah, I'm raging.
No, yeah, he is.
All right. You pick the rock up and it tumbles down and crushes the corpse of some orcs below.
And I'm gonna try to. Can I use a bonus action to drag Aradel away?
You can. The
Alright.
Magmans get attacks of opportunity, which they don't use.
Oh, thank fuck. For God's sakes, Arctic. God damn it. I'm gonna try to drag him. Is it like half movement or anything like that?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet that you get to drag him back.
I have 40 movement. Does that make it 20?
Yeah, 20 feet. That's right.
I'll drag him 20 feet away. Hopefully, if I can get him under the tree, and just yeah, I'll try to protect him from there. Let's see, where's the thing? Yeah, I can get him under the tree. You move your character there, Saxon.
Sure. Just gotta. There we go. I wish for not death.
Trying to give it to you as best I can, buddy.
This would be like the second time that I missed a session, and then the session that I come back, I immediately die.
Good call. All right, Raz.
All right, spiritual weapon bonus attack to hit this motherfucker, and hope that does the job. Cause fuck me, this dude. Oh,
Finally.
oh.
He is slain. How does this this epic fight end?
All right, we're on the edge of the cliff. My spiritual weapon's there, and it doesn't even hack at him. It hacks at the dirt below his feet, and I like Sparta kick him as he falls as well. I just feel like it's appropriate. Fuck me, this dude took like 6 rounds of combat to kill.
Good job, champion.
What a glorious death. What a glorious death.
They're gonna rush over to him, to Aradel, and lay on hands him for 20 hit points.
Beautiful. As you toss the Orog over the cliff, that's when Wild Gold picks up the rock off Aradel, hurls it over the cliff, but it lands and
Ugh.
Aradel, you are lying down and breathing, so the pain is incredible. Your ribs broken in several places.
Jackson?
Jackson, I think your mic might be muted.
Yeah, sorry. I opened my eyes. I feel like a tower fell on me. No, Prophet's never to be seen. Surrounded by a couple of friends.
Don't
These
attack.
These guys
Don't
aren't smacking.
Attack.
The gentle sounds of sobbing. I'm hurt, so I'm going to just cast a little bit of healing on myself and stand up, I guess. Go at second level. I don't want to be greedy. And I guess I dust off whatever. Cough up the blood that I need. What are we doing then?
We're gonna get out of here. They've got something to do. They're gonna dig something up and then they're leaving.
Live to fight another day, I guess.
But I'm just saying, Jaraxxus is trying to fucking fight them for some reason. So
I don't see him. I think we're fine.
So he's not in the party anymore, okay?
he's running around yelling insults at them. Just try to avoid him while they're here.
I think he's being a distraction. Then I was just like holding my head. I'm gonna walk away.
Alright.
Guardedly. Guardedly.
Rose, you're only barely aware of decreasing violence because you are almost surrounded.
Yeah, Rose don't give a fuck about what's going on really here. He's just gonna keep wailing on the axe beak first.
Yeah.
Try and hit him in the neck.
It's the same axe. It's still got it's axe lodged into your eye. It's like an easy strike. Right. That's it. Oh, it doesn't kill it though.
Alright, I'll follow it up with another one. Oh wait, no. I also want to use. Oh, what is it? I haven't done this before.
Battlemaster.
Yeah, maneuvering attack.
Superiority dice.
Yeah,
D8.
Disarming.
superiority.
You disarm it from your.
Oh, not
breastplate.
disarming. No.
No, that's not gonna work. The axe is not a
This
detachable
one.
axe.
Sorry.
Its
No, no,
beak
no.
falls
That
off.
one.
That's what I was thinking.
So-
I thought for a moment, I'm like, nah.
I'll yell out to Laura and I'll say, Laura, get closer to the group. Try and get her to move back up.
Luro.
That's
She
3 points
sees
of
an
damage.
opportunity to move. He sees an opportunity to move.
Move up to his speed. And does an extra
Oh,
3.
I can move right now.
You
Uh,
can.
yeah, Spirit Eye of the Attempt.
I really like Battle Masters. Right from when I picked up 5th edition Player's Handbook and I saw the Battle Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
First thing I love
really
about
cool.
They just
Yeah.
outshine every
fighter.
other one though.
Yeah.
So what is it? How far can I go?
So you're up to your speed.
So
Up to
yeah,
my
30
speed.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
40 feet.
45.
40?
Barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's level
Alright,
5
right.
barbarian.
Yeah.
Good point.
It's plus
yeah.
5.
Now level 5 barbarian.
Level 6, aren't we
Up
today?
to half
Yeah.
its speed.
Did she not?
without-
Has she not
up
been
to-
leveling him
She
up?
was level 4.
No, it's up to half her speed without
Half?
no-
Twenty.
Half?
Yeah.
20 then.
Oh,
half,
half.
but no opportunity of attacks.
Oh, I mean,
Cool.
they're not going to probably
But-
attack anyway.
I'm just letting you know for future. Yeah, did it kill it?
An
No,
extra
it
3
didn't.
damage.
Oh, God.
Extra 3?
Okay.
No, it does not.
Oh.
Alright, well, another
They're
one to
pretty
follow
tough,
up.
hey, these huge ostriches.
Ooh. Does that one hit?
I
13.
don't see that.
Not
What's
a
the
real
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, it will.
Fake
It will?
attacks.
I,
Oh,
I
there we
still
go.
can't-
I think it's just
Right.
like I think it's loading wrong because of I don't know. I didn't see the
Yeah.
roll. I just see the damage.
No, still can't see the roll. It kills it anyway. If you
Cool. And then
kind of
I'll
smells like roast chicken.
I'll use an
Ooh.
action surge and then I'll start wailing on the orc. You're next, you fucking green pig!
Bring it on!
Oh, 19
Oh,
on that one.
nothing.
And I'll also use another superiority die.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
And I'll say, Nap, get close to the town! Did I roll damage? I didn't. Another D8.
I still can't see these rolls.
I don't know why it's not showing up.
You
Yeah, nor do
refresh.
I. Is it on the orc or the axe?
Orc, sorry.
Kills him this time, of course. Yeah. So it just knocks him straight off.
And
off
then
the barn.
one more attack, and this one on the axe beak as well. He was riding on.
Wonderful, leaving the final orc to crash into you at full speed.
I like how you've tactically placed those orc icons right where they would be on the actual axe big icon.
Yeah, I did try hard.
And it's like
Nine-
it's the same image too.
19.
Yes, that's a success.
That's funny. I see that one.
19, I think.
Oh, well and truly, absolutely. Crashes
might
into it.
It might be because when I lag, it doesn't go through or something.
Maybe. Is it? It
Yeah,
does.
maybe.
Is it with 3D dice as well?
Yeah,
That might be something.
maybe.
know.
I can't turn it off, but I like the 3D dice.
Do what you want. It just leaves me in so much suspense because it takes me so much longer for us to see it than it does.
And I'll use another maneuvering attack to say, Raskan, get closer to Aradel and Wild.
All right, like a true commander on the battle. How much?
That is 21 points of damage.
Holy
Ooh,
fuck!
well,
What?
Kills.
You rolled to hit,
No.
not the
Now-
damage.
No, I rolled a 10 and then a 6 fire
Oh.
damage. 10 bludgeoning.
I didn't see the fire that time. I
Yeah,
didn't see the, I
we
didn't see
don't-
the damage that time. I saw the hit.
Oh.
I see the D8, but that's all I see. Like I see the 19.
I can
Like,
can
you see it.
screenshot it if you
Oh
want.
no,
me to.
no, absolutely not. No, but like fully understand. It's just
It's so funny.
like roll 20
Just like
clearly just having a spaz, you know. It does the
And I'll use my 30 feet movement to get to closer to this one.
brilliant. And afternoon nap, I believe gave you a command. Do you ignore the command?
Oh, sorry, I was talking to someone.
Oh no. What
Come
did
on.
you say, Russ?
You can use your reaction to move half your speed.
I'll do that then. I'll move a little bit closer.
Yeah. Sort of scamper over on all fours. All right.
And then
Look
I'll
pretty
just.
quick, yeah. Do your
I
go.
was gonna shoot the orc, the last one.
Oh, perfect. You've got an excellent shot. He barely even realizes that you're there. And he is unarmored, so a 12, not a great shot, will be enough to penetrate through his flabby chest. And tumble. The fire giants look over at the explosion. What the fuck was that? I want one.
Fire giant's not as good as gnomes, apparently. They just have a cannon.
Exactly, that's it. Like if you've ever seen the Warhammer ogres, they just get a cannon and use it like a shotgun.
What's that like Roman or what was like that Chinese fucking like siege cannon thing?
Ah, yeah, crouching tigers they're called sometimes. I don't know if that's the proper name. But...
No, the giant jade one. Found it.
No, I don't know. I'm just thinking of like
I'll
Temujin
send.
used rockets in the invasion of I think Baghdad. But,
Yeah.
the later Mongols had explosives.
Oh, it wasn't jade. It's just rusted green. Anyway, that's it. I'll get a picture of it in the meantime.
No.
And on
So once again, they've got their rocks at the ready. But at this stage, there appears to only be a single axe beak left, and these other ones are running away. This one likely runs away. Roz probably executes it as it flees, and if not, it just runs until one shoots it, fills it with arrows or otherwise. Uh-oh. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I just panicked that I thought maybe my data just ran out, just take a break to recharge it. That would have been hilarious. So anyway, we'll take a couple of minute break and I'll recharge this account and it won't drop out that way.
Yeah, imagine that fucking cannon underneath the fucking giant's arm. That's really small. I'll find a bigger one so you can look at it better.
I mean, are those people in comparison to it? Oh, no, they're a bit further away.
It means the image is small, not the cannon.
I mean, I still get the size of it.
Trying to get a bigger picture of it.
That's how I imagine the throwing, by the way, like with that kind of speed left behind.
Sonic boom.
Yeah, right.
Breaks the sound barrier.
Breaks Aradel's every bone in his body.
I'm trying
it
to find
did.
a GIF from a little bit later in that episode, and it's a huge spoiler if you're gonna watch it, but like it's just perfect for what's going on here.
Aha! I found it. It's called the Tsar cannon. So it's Russian? Oh, it's Russian.
I wanted some Red Rooster, man.
Yeah, that's
Feeling
what I
it.
did too.
God, what are we gonna do, guys? You gonna keep fighting it or what?
I don't know. What?
We
No,
can
we're
start
not gonna
doing
keep
it.
fucking fighting. Are you kidding me?
If I
Go
was-
profit. Go
if I was
3
playing
for
better,
3
we-
profit.
I mean, I'm just saying, I am the meathead character, and I had to do the diplomatic shit.
Oh yeah, I think Drax has handled it pretty well. What do you mean?
Don't speak giant.
Talk to giants.
I can't speak giant. But
Look how big that fucking cannon is.
how do we go from killing one of the fire people to being traitors to then being quiet and calm again?
Because
I-
they
I
don't really
missed that.
care about the Fire Emblem dudes.
Right. Okay.
And they also murdered 2 skeletons, so they're like,
They killed the skeletons, and then you did the insult, and then I said you don't speak for
Skeletons.
us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Been
but, like, at
ostracized.
that point, I was like, right, well, fucking shit's hit the fan again. There's no point in peace now. Like they're just gonna kill us.
We're alive. Yeah, imagine one of those fucking cannons. I want
Imagine being
that.
damaged.
Imagine being damaged, yeah.
We can do this, guys. Quick.
I could dream that.
Get all the magmans in a 15-foot cone.
Why,
No,
you
we're
fucking
not
blast
fighting
them?
these fucking things.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
The giants just one-hit killed Aridel. Like,
I was gonna try to get closer and use my poison on them, but I don't think I can
Prophets-
get through their plate.
Prophet's
One-hit
done.
KO.
Jaraxxus is done. Aridel's basically done.
He's
I
not
have all
done.
my
He's looking.
spells.
He's
Rose
like
is
half
having
health.
fun.
One rock
Killed
can
your
knock
your
me out.
targets. Now let's hope they fucking move through and heal up.
And then we can rest, hunt them down,
I don't think we
Aerodol
should
got
hunt them
fucked
down, to be
up.
honest. I
He
think
really
they're
did,
still
didn't he?
out of
I
our
was
league.
like, I will be safe behind Wild. Gets fucking.
I don't think they're out of our league at
blasted.
all. This strategy was terrible. It should have been Roz and Raskan up the front, 100%.
Yeah, but Raskam was too busy falling down a fucking mountain
Right?
20 times.
That fucking Orog is
Yeah,
insane.
just leave the Urog.
I couldn't, he
One
grappled me.
HP. You are the most useless champion ever.
He grappled me.
Wow, that's harsh.
That's harsh.
But then the Prophet did cancel him killing him.
Wait. Because, like, if Raskan, let's say, puts Shield of Faith on himself, and then Roz gets the water, whatever it is, right? That's another big AC up for him. They have to roll 11 to hit me, 11 or higher, sorry, and 12 or
Then
higher
like
to hit
an-
Raskan. That's pretty
Yeah,
low
but
odds, to be
also-
honest.
When
with
our
that,
very
with Shield
low
of Faith
health,
on me, I'm at like 25.
like it was all, yeah, we could have fought them and stuff, but Raskam was down here, you're over
No,
here.
I'm just saying that we can fight them at a later date. Like, we can hunt them down,
Yeah, but we need to heal up.
obviously.
We are unable to kill them at this moment. We are too disorganized, spread out.
Yeah.
This sounds like I picked the wrong side.
We should have we should have centered somewhere else. We should have had a center. We didn't have a center. That was
Well,
the problem.
We had a center, but then there were fire giants.
We had a good plan. We had a really good plan, but then it was fire giants, and it fucked everything. Like, if it was hill giants, not storm giants, that'd be really bad. But frost giants,
yeah,
even,
storm giants would just flatten us.
like, we had the wall of fire. A fire imp.
Yeah, all my spells are fire as well. Like my two highest spells, Fireball and Minute Meteors, both
Yeah.
fire, and my bonus
I'm
step is
extremely glad that I lived.
Yeah, you're welcome for that. Jesus. That was a fucking arduous journey to get you out of that.
Yeah, Aradel was like,
I was planning
Oh
on
my
being
God.
diplomatic too.
he
I just
can't,
didn't
he
have my
can't,
turn yet.
he can engage in diplomacy. All his blood isn't in his muscles.
So how tall are those fire things anyway?
Fire
Taller than
giant?
Frost,
Minimum
right?
15, right?
No, they're not taller than Frost. Interestingly enough, like they used to be in older editions, but they've decided to shrink them. They are the dwarves of the giants. That's an accurate. Yeah, and
I mean-
so I think that they only stand about 15 feet tall, maybe not even that big, which is big nonetheless. If 1,000 or 1,500 pounds, again, it's big, but it's not what I at least think of as giant. It's just they're way bigger than ogres. Put them that way, but
I mean,
they're
it's-
still. Yeah.
What are underground dwelling giants that Smith all day need height for?
Fair enough. Yeah, would be
Compared to the Marauder giants.
And the Marauder Giants, the Frost Giants, which are a lower challenge rating, they might be a higher strength. I don't know, but at least they're a lot taller because they're the Viking Giant, and yeah, so they've decided that the Dwarf Giants should be shorter and the Viking Giants should be taller, and that's just what they went with.
Height, I mean, it's not the size of your giant; it's how you use it.
Fair point. Speaking of how you use your
How to use your giant. Next movie by DreamWorks coming out.
Good question. I didn't recharge. I still got a gig left, so it shouldn't need recharging. I might have to take another few. Exactly. But I've chewed through like 4 gigs today since I bought the computer.
Was that because of
Oh.
it's like updates though? Like you had to download a whole bunch of things compared to
Few
streaming.
things, yeah. That's right. It's not just streaming, but I've got like I immediately switched all updates off. So like
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
did
know.
have to download
Yeah,
Discord and
Discord and
plus
and,
loading up Roll20 probably chunk.
yeah, I think what it
chunks
actually
a bit.
does is loading up each page individually. Like when you've got it cached away in memory, it doesn't chew so much. But since I've had to
Yeah.
load each individual page,
Yeah, and you got no
individually,
like, cookies or anything. So it's like
precisely.
putting everything in the first time.
Yeah, all the character sheets, all the tokens, all of that. And
Yeah.
it's fucking chewed like Yeah, it's more than 4 gig in 8
It's like a
hours.
phone or a dongle?
Phone tethered. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
tethered. Right.
Cool, yeah.
Okay. So the dwarves, the giant,
The
the
giant dwarf.
giants, the giant dwarves. They make their way. The female is clutching within her hand now much more clearly. She doesn't have to hold it with one hand; she can hold it with two. A Y-shaped adamantine rod, so
Oh,
a dark
dowsing rod.
steel grey dowsing rod. That's right. And she clutches this dowsing rod, and it seems to guide her. Oi, guide her. Oi, oi, oi. And it guides her to a roundabout where your mammoth used. Fortunately, we moved the mammoth, and so they merely have to scare donkeys and can probably fucking go them. But the horses would never. This guns away. And yeah, they start dig, and yeah. Over the course of about a minute or two, you manage to liaise with some of the local people, warriors, and they're like, "Oh, shall we ambush them on the way out? You get them while they're distracted. Hit them with force, all angles at once."
We need to heal up first, our forces.
I think if we want any chance of success, we'd probably need to separate the giants from their troops. It's too many bodies sort of clogging up the area. Where are we abouts?
Wherever you want to be. It takes them a couple of minutes, so
I guess around here, near Roz.
Roz wants to go about here and watch him dig.
Yeah, I'll
Or
be over
wherever
here
you're-
behind a fucking house healing up. Does I didn't see Aradel didn't see Prophet go off the edge, so he doesn't know where Prophet went.
I'm gonna use a potion of healing as well.
I'm gonna freaking cast a couple more healing spells on myself.
2d4 plus 2, yeah?
Ouch. Yes.
Where they're
Ouch.
digging again?
Exactly where they are, pretty much.
8.
Just gonna lead us. I'm just gonna start walking in their direction.
Let's rock up. Hey, you guys need a hand?
6. Okay, I shouldn't die in one hit now. Unless they roll all 10s on their 40. That is nasty.
We need to decide, like,
I
fucking doing this?
think we wait until they've finished their business. So how many these other warriors, quote unquote, that are here?
The 12.
How many people are there?
I think they're literally called the 12, aren't they?
No, the
I'll
12
be
are
back in
just
a
a
second.
militia. The 12 are just a militia, and they've gone south anyway. But each of these characters with a and will be willing to engage in a last stand if they have. None of them thinks it's a good idea. So yeah, if you want to take control of the various cities that are
I think we can just. They
but
didn't. Oh, sorry. I thought you'd finished.
You're lagging out a bit. I
heavily
think.
close quarter combat. Sorry, no, yeah, no, about it. Just starting anyway. So yeah, the NPCs, each of them have they'll be willing to join you in a final stand, but fighting giants in close quarters combat.
I think
I'm back.
as a whole, if our whole entire group only had to deal with these 2 giants, I think we'd be okay. But as it stands because there's a bunch of
Little
magmen
buck.
that's
Well, we have
dividing our attention.
seen that they don't hit extremely hard at all with the little magmen.
Yeah, but
Uh, it's like
yeah.
3 to 6 fire damage.
And they also like because apparently no one the only AoE we have is fire.
Fire.
We have to deal with them individually, which is the problem.
Kind of.
There is
Unless-
I have
the-
2 breath attacks.
But you're
Yeah.
also the only one that can do a really good amount of damage to the fire
To the fire giants.
giants. You know how you can throw oil on a frost giant and set it on fire?
Yeah.
Why can't we set these fire giants on cold?
Get them
I-
dry ice.
I can deal a decent amount of damage if I'm within 30 feet because I can dual cast Witch Bolt and just deal fucking mad damage each time I do it.
You have 10
Yeah, I know,
AC.
that's why people need to be like distraction.
Terrifying.
But
We can do
Um,
that.
I'll give Wild another heal as well. Unless does Prophet reconvene with us? Liquid nitrogen. Yeah, can I get a freaking box of liquid
And-
nitrogen to throw at them?
If Nap can load up one of the poisons, like the wyvern poison I gave
Oh
him,
fuck yeah! Do,
that would be awesome.
does Aradel know if they have some sort of resistant to poison, like a lot of underground dwelling
dwarves.
creatures?
They're
Yeah.
very tough. So whether they
Oh
resist it
yeah,
or not,
like Constitution, right?
exactly right. Like, they probably got a con of 22. You know, like I
Yeah.
guess.
Their vital force is very powerful.
Yeah, they got so much blood, you know, that a single fucking the sort of amount of poison that would kill a man would inconvenience a giant.
Has to kill a mammoth to kill a giant.
Yeah, that's right, and a big mammoth at that. Yeah, that's what you need, that giant slaying sword.
Oh,
All right, well, looks like they have struck something. They've been digging with their great swords. Dig, dig, dig. Ting! Ah! We have found it! Ah! Get it out! Get it out! And they start digging and digging. It looks like they won't. It looks like that they're pretty much almost complete in their mission. So you're going to have to
Oh
either
yeah.
decide
could
whether
try
this
something
is
real
happening or
quick.
not.
Can I? Yeah, how close is 60 feet from them? I could get to near where Roz is and try it.
I was gonna say maybe we could all be like
Alright.
cuddling here in this little.
Like corner of the.
Yeah.
I would like to use my channel divinity read thoughts on the closest one.
All right. Okay, so you automatically get surface thoughts, right?
Yes. Alright. No, you have to roll a saving throw. DC, I think it's a wisdom.
Creatures fail, you can read a surface.
Yeah,
thought.
wisdom.
Right.
14.
Right, I thought it was. Yeah,
Come on.
automatically
Come
goes.
on. Fuck. I can do it again though, because I have 2 channel divinities.
Uh-huh.
I'll try it
Do that
again.
again?
I mean, it only takes 6 seconds for me to do it, and they're still digging. These are rude boys.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was trying to do, they seem to resist it.
It's kind of a weird thing, but
Yeah.
my bend lock, I don't think I can do that. I can do it to saving throws, but I mean I need to see it happen. I mean I'm in the building watching, but I wouldn't know he's casting, would I?
It's not a cast. It's just happen. It's a
Oh, it just happens.
channel
It's like a-
divinity.
yeah.
Would you
Um,
reconvene with us at all, Drax, or are you gonna stay over there?
Well, I didn't know what happened, so I'm hiding. I just see them digging. So
He's the heretic anyway outside the group.
Okay.
We've expelled him. Whole new character.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Well,
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. I can use.
I could try. Yeah, I could try something more risky, but that probably provoke an attack.
You
If
can always
I
try the
fail.
art of annoyance.
The art of annoyance against fire giants.
Mm-hmm. You can bend luck. The wording would It would mean that you can do it when another creature you can see makes a saving throw. In this case, you can modify that if you want.
I don't know if
Cool.
it'll put it down enough, but I'll
No,
try.
you don't know if it'll put
To
it
the
down.
second one, it would.
Well, that's the one you did. So yeah, I'll do that. That's the most
Dun,
recent.
dun,
Right,
So
roll your d4.
Dun.
it's a 4.
What's the DC?
Ah,
It won't be
14
12,
is
that's
the
for sure.
DC.
All right.
So-
Okay, so let's go through this. So, as an action, choose one creature. The creature fails its save. You read its surface thoughts. We must get the Voidanoid. Then we can get out of here.
And I'm going to approach 30 feet and immediately use suggestion into its brain. Right? I
Mhm.
because it's okay. Read the last
Mhm.
paragraph.
You can use your action to end the effect. So you will no longer be reading its thoughts, its emotions, or know what it's actively thinking about.
Sorry, my cat's being a real pain in the ass.
Uh-huh,
All right, go
uh-huh.
ahead.
So you will no longer, once you do that, you'll no longer have thoughts about you, what its emotions are, or what it's thinking about.
Yeah, and I can
Okay.
cast the suggestion spell on the creature without expending a spell slot, and the target automatically fails a saving throw against the spell.
All right. So
Um,
the male has
let me-
failed its save.
Let me quickly read the limitations on suggestion, because I
Yeah.
on a failed save. As long as it's not directly harmful to it, I assume. I think it is. So let me just ping suggestion.
Right out.
Creatures can't be charmed or immune to this effect. Asking the creature to stab itself. So as long as it doesn't harm itself. And I will tell it to destroy its friend that is now that has turned on it, because I have to say it as as if it were a
Some
reasonable.
other obviously harmful effect ends the spell.
Is it harmful or harmful to themselves?
Fucking oath, it's harmful. It is going to be severely harmed by that
Ah.
sword when the giant retaliates.
Oh, but that's so a roundabout way. Come on.
Not really. I mean, like, it's pretty obvious that it's going to get hurt from this. Like, there's no.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you tell it to walk to a certain village, and then we attack the other one, splitting the forces is still great. Fighting one is still
Yeah. I'll suggest that it takes an 8-hour walk to the west. Oh, east. Sorry.
That's harmful to his feet.
No, it's not. It's got giant feet.
We'll begin the trek. Where are you going? Hey, come back here. I am walking to the east. I will continue walking for as long as my legs can carry me. But why? Because I feel like walking into the east.
Pisses off.
Come back here. No, I am walking. This must be sorcery.
And then I hide back behind the building. Essentially.
But you didn't have to speak it, did you?
I think I did. During that time, you can cast an action. I would say it and fucking do right out of there. Like, I know that shit is gonna fuck me up. I'm leaving.
The female giant considers to get revenge, but she's already struck the Voidanoid at this stage, and she just uses a couple more rounds to keep digging it out while the other giant wanders away.
And then everyone does nothing.
Do I have my
Rose
steed as
bounce!
well? Sorry.
Wild runs at it as well.
Do I also have my steed?
Let's go, baby. Ah, it's only 30 feet.
Yes, dude. Dash. Silly.
We won't be able to hit him.
All right, well, let's roll for initiative since she is at this stage just one more round before she digs it out.
Oh. My heart is beating so hard. I don't want to die.
Would I have been able to get my mount before we did all this?
Yeah, you could have summoned a mount.
Cool.
Minute,
How
right?
long has it been since they stopped fighting walk
Like
there.
a few
gun
minutes, I
One to
think.
2 minutes. By the time they stopped fighting, about 3 minutes, but no more than that. Took them about 2 minutes to find it, and it took them about 1 minute to walk here in the first place.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So as long as we don't
Oh,
hit the target,
Cool.
Mm.
and I am concentrating, I think. Yep. It's a big warhorse.
It's fucking huge, Warhorse.
I was when I was like trying to suggest this stuff, my cat jumped on my like table and was trying to lay down on my keyboard, and I had to keep picking it up.
Mhm.
But he would not have any of it.
Huh.
He wants the keyboard.
Oh, I didn't select my token to roll. My bad.
No
I'll
worries.
fix
Do
that.
it again and just modify it as accordingly.
This is pumping my
Well,
heart.
pretty much the same.
You
Pretty
got a
much.
4.
3. There we go.
Hey, we got good colors, orange and yellow.
Gonna change to 3. 3. There we go.
Cool, cool. Alright, Aradel. One giant is wandering off in the east.
Mm,
Now, the second giant has managed to find some sort of adamantine scrap device object.
Okay. I don't know if there's any way for me to get. Can I move like? Okay, if I move here, how close am I? Not within range. So I probably won't do that. I'll instead. What spells have I got prepared? I do not have Bless prepared, unfortunately. So I will cast Warding Bond on Roz since he's right in front of me. I slip a ring over his finger and
Kneel
over
down
my
on one
finger.
knee.
I slip a platinum ring on both of our fingers. Oh, I already have one on me. I slip a platinum ring on his finger and cast Warding Bond, so he gets +1 AC. And as long as he stays within 60 feet of me, he has +1 AC. +1 AC, ends to saving throws and resistant.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh wait, actually no, I'm not gonna do that because if I take damage, I could lose my suggestion. So I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. Cancel that. My bad. I'll mass healing word.
Roger that.
Who's damaged? So I'll hit myself. I'll hit Wild Gold, and I'll hit Ruskan. 7
7.
HP. Better than no HP. That was max roll. Good stuff.
Nearly full health. Look at that. See, we're fine, guys. Fuck.
Hey, I'm 1 away from full health too. I only took 3 spells. 4
Fuck, I did not
spells.
have branding smite. Okay, good.
It's used
Oh.
400 meg since I took that break.
Crazy.
Wow.
What the hell?
I don't
It's
understand. I don't know
changed
how.
so
I don't
much.
understand how. Doesn't make any sense.
That's crazy.
No, it's. I don't think it's ever chewed this much before. Like this doesn't make any sense at all.
What is
something
it?
in the background?
What with not with updates switched off. Might have to recharge it.
That's weird. Because I'm looking through and it can't be. Well, it could be. Yeah, it could just be. What's it called? Roll20 for you. Roll20 is not chewing up anything for me, but I've got a cache, I guess. And I don't have to open all this other stuff that you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just realized that it chews up 1.5 gigabytes of memory.
Does it?
My all my Google in entirety is 1.5
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
gigabytes of memory currently. But that's not network though, it's memory. All right. Yeah, so that's me. I'll move. No, I won't. I'll stay where I am. I don't want to get rocked.
All right. So the Giants are up, eh?
Yep.
One moves away. The other one digs. digs. She reveals. She pulls it out. She has it in her hands now, and it's heavy. It's fucking heavy, even for her. It's a bent and broken band. It's about 2 inches thick. And it's I'm not sure if you're losing me here, but it appears to be a giant adamantine cog, or at least a fragment of one. It's covered in runes in the giant tongue, but it's only a shard. So it might have once been part of a massive cog or wheel or gear, but right now it's nothing but 1,000 pieces of rough, broken adamantine. 11 feet long, 2 inches thick.
Man,
other
she's
one
got a
keeps-
massive cog.
Yeah, she does indeed. Got a
Damn,
big
girl,
tool.
big cog.
And that's her.
Oh,
Wild's turn.
suggestion feels so cheesy.
Honestly, well played with that fucking Read Minds and the Ben Luck to bring it down. Oh,
Oh, thank
That's
God.
clutch.
Read mine is really good. If they fail.
Yeah.
Are you there, Arctic?
I am, maybe.
Oh.
Yes.
yeah, you are.
Alright, I'm going to move to down here because feline agility plus my movement. That's 80 from where I was. Just
Yeah.
before. And then I'm going to take the dodge action just so if a fucking boulder or a massive cog comes flying at me or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine that.
Adamantine cog, he said?
1,000 pounds. Yeah, that's right. It's a shard of one at least, yeah.
Our mammoth could pull that, I'm sure.
Well, she can lift it with one hand. It's fucking heavy, but she can do it. So the mammoth will be able to do it.
It's like holding all the groceries in one hand.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Yeah.
You're in the middle of a game and your mum's like, "Okay, the groceries are here. Come help."
I
You're
legit
like, "Yep."
did that before.
You lift like 30 kilos of groceries and you're like 12 years old.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you're still you're still using the mouse with one hand. Yeah. All right. So yeah, she yanks out this this fragment, and she begins to drag it along the ground, but she doesn't get very far. Still go.
Come back and help me carry this, you idiot.
Yeah. So is it afternoon naps go now?
Yeah,
I
I
think
just moved
so,
down to the
yeah.
crossroad bit there so I could move along if
Good.
I needed to and dodged.
Cool, cool.
Cool. I'm going to use feline agility as well and move 60 feet this way.
Stumbled over all those words.
Yeah,
It's
banana.
actually
agility.
OP.
If only we all
Master
had
race
feline
capacity.
agility.
Are you
It's
attacking
so
the?
good.
Are you attacking the giant now?
Yeah,
Only
we're
one
gonna
of
kill.
them. Yeah.
We're gonna kill the one that's digging and carrying the cog.
The other one's walking east for 8 hours.
I'm going to use bonus action to put wyvern poison onto 3 bullets. Then
Beautiful.
How far can a giant move in 8 hours?
Fucking
In one direction.
yeah.
About 30 miles, probably.
Holy fuck.
Fuck.
Pretty far.
Yeah. All right. 18 is just enough.
Oh,
I need to turn sneak attack off before I.
are you Are you sneaky though?
No, I had to use bonus action to poison up.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
damn. It's a good roll.
Ouch. Imagine
15.
that with sneak attack.
Yeah. Rough.
15 damage
Still
is
half
still
damage,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Mm.
15
Does it
plus
do?
7.
Does it do anything else, or wyvern poison just mad fucking damage?
Damage.
pretty sure it's just mad damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a
What
quick
was,
read through.
what was the most deadly poison?
Midnight Tears, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's it.
At the stroke of midnight.
2 minutes. Or is it 3 minutes? I can't remember.
3,
3.
2. Can't remember.
That song is longer than 2 minutes.
You'll die for that, pussycat.
Ruh-roh.
Prophet, you are as far away from danger as is possible with still being on the battle. I get off the battle.
Do a pseudo dragon.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really smart getting out of there before things got worse. Where are we going next? Oh, cheer up. Oh, you make such a mess.
Raggy?
He comes and collects some dandelions for you. Offers them to you. If you chew them, you might feel better.
Chew
You
them.
don't really feel much better. Oh, I hope Sid just sits there and pats you on the back.
Like, there's a good cobalt.
There's a good Tyrone.
They're there.
He has, you know, really pushed himself above and beyond. Araxis, you are not thinking of the Cobalt. Crunch. Yeah, it was a devastating series of unfortunate events.
How the turns have tabled.
We own the tables now.
I guess he's kind of like in that building, kind of looking out at the giant digging. He kind of like stares at his hand for a second, like trying to like will some sort of power from the power of the bear to manifest, but obviously it can't yet. He curses himself for being so weak. He's gonna. Which way is the giant facing? Like
You guys, yeah.
Towards the cat, probably.
Towards the, yeah,
The
basically
cat.
towards, roughly in this direction.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and. Would you say that there's a door like over this side of the building somewhere at the back? Or
Sure.
Okay.
There'd be
I'll-
windows or doors or some sort of.
I guess I'll start
structure.
go to like the back of the building here and start trying to. It's like, yeah. I guess I'll sneak for this. And try and start sneaking and start moving closer slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Not my stealth's great. We'll try. He doesn't want to get seen.
You have advantage because the building is the perfect sort of cover.
17 for stealth.
Not too bad.
That'll be my turn there.
All right.
Just measuring out my charge.
Alright.
Cobalt charge.
Am I able to do like a straight line charge? With the horse?
The horse will have to make a pair of athletics rolls as it leaps over 2 fences. People chasing.
Oops. Got a lot of stuff going on there.
You do.
Alright. He'll try and do the athletics checks.
All
Fuck it.
right, come on, horsey. Show us what you got. DC 10 twice.
Does the horse have inspiration?
No.
Ah,
That's pretty good.
that's a
That's pretty
GM,
good as
so that's
well.
why no. See
I was about to say.
22 and 18.
Hell yeah.
And Raskan's gonna fucking chew into this guy.
Oh shit, you move fast.
Rest of the party won't arrive for 2.5 rounds.
Now I don't have advantages against this guy because he's fucking huge, even though I'm a horseback, yeah?
He is huge. You are merely
Yes.
large on horseback.
Gonna use a channel divinity to add +10 to that roll.
Plus 10.
20,
That'll do
yep.
it.
20 to hit.
Breaks
Um,
through his defenses.
I'm gonna use my
Shit,
bonus action to Thunderous Smite as well,
That's
and then I'm
before the
going.
attack.
Yeah, before the attack,
Dogs start barking.
and then what's it called? Divine Smite.
Fuck.
at level
You've
2.
been- You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
I have.
That's all paladins.
Alright. Hope I got all the dice in. I just need to roll an extra D.
Oh.
Fuck, terrible damage, right? An extra D8 as well. Okay, so 18. 25 plus the 7 and plus the 6 is 31.
That's pretty good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
18
And then
plus 6 is 24, plus 7
24?
is 31, yeah.
31. Yep, cool.
my second attack, I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Except without the smite.
Yeah.
And also without the hit.
Yes.
So tragic. Your rolls are so low.
I know.
I don't think you've rolled anything above a 10.
Kind of trash, isn't it?
So sad. Egad.
Traitors! Traitors!
It also must succeed on a DC. On a strength saving throw. Will be pushed 10 feet back and knocked prone.
Let's see what happens here.
Good luck.
Damn. Close.
Nice. Yeah.
Rip nap.
right, Nap.
They rush as fast as they can, which is not quite fast enough. Close, but at best they're 5 feet away.
Right, they only use Flame Fist, right?
They do only have flaming fists.
Oh man, they still can't even hurt me. I'm good.
Just climb a roof and they won't even be able to touch you.
That's the plan.
Pretty
You're gonna
simple.
kite the mobs.
Roz is just running 60 feet next to Rascard. It gets me to like
Yes.
there.
You just smash through the gates. Fuck the gates. You don't need to like jump over them. They just give way. Bad.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Oh yeah. Alright,
Luro's gonna move up 40 feet next to Aradel.
Alright, Luro. Is Luro still giant?
I would say not
It lasts
anymore.
for 1 minute.
Been
1
definitely
minute.
over a minute.
Yeah, it's been
It has
quite a
been
few
a
minutes. I feel.
Yeah, her rage is gone too.
Oh,
Same with
good
yours,
point.
Tyler.
Yeah, I know.
Good point.
Oh,
Aradel.
it's me again. Wow.
Yeah, we're getting through it, aren't we?
Is there anything I can really do here? I guess I'm gonna. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'll move 30 feet up, and I believe I am within 120. I am within 120. So I'd like to guiding bolt at second level. I should have one less second level already because I used a cure wounds at second level. 24 to hit. Hell yeah.
Damn.
And for second level, it is 16 radiant damage, and its next attack against it is at advantage.
Mhm.
And that's my go, I believe.
Alright.
Wait, does that mean I get the attack of advantage because Wild Gold's too slow?
Damn. It's alright. A reckless attack anyway.
I warned you, she says. I gave you a chance and you betrayed me. And she charges into all three of you, fucking thundering like a juggernaut, just knocking you all out of the way without even trying. When she enters the space for the first time on a turn, you must succeed on a DC 19 strength saving throw will be knocked prone.
Oh.
Boom! She knocks you over like 9 pins. Horse
Do I even fucking worry
Dragonborn.
about my horse?
Ah.
and Roz
You
as
got
well.
inspiration.
Oh, I don't Have the or no, Steven, add +3 to that.
It's still at 19.
Still not
Still
enough.
not 19.
I'm still so close. Fuck.
Not enough. And the horse?
I should close its tab.
What if the horse is the one to live?
I was gonna
this?
say,
Come on, horse.
It knocks you off the horse.
Hey.
It
it
does. It
wins.
does knock you off the horse. You take a d6 damage as you crash off the horse for 3 points of damage.
you got
The
bucked
horse
off.
stands up?
The
Yeah.
horse remains standing.
Oh,
for 20
yeah.
turns.
It rolled a
The unit.
23 plus a 3 from my thing, so a 26.
And I love horse.
26.
Horse
Yeah,
is
what's
a
26 in total?
Yeah,
that's
26. So I have an aura of protection.
Fuck yeah.
And it kills the knight first, since the knight charged in first. It goes straight for the dragonborn. 2 attacks, both of them with advantage because you're prone.
Oh, thank
Ooh.
fuck.
That second one though, not real good.
Minus. How much? 34.
34.
Oh, I need to roll that d6.
Boom.
Right. Solid.
Alright.
Mm.
Get him,
Ouch.
horse.
The adamantine strip has been left a few feet in the dirt behind.
Fucking horse is in the way.
Yeah,
put it
I don't
at
think
that.
I don't think it's that big.
No.
Huge. You can
It's still in the
probably
way though. Yeah, still it is after all still a large creature.
Well,
I mean, you could get like in between it or like next to it because it's not 30 feet across.
I
so you
can't
could
use
get, like, in-
my feline agility.
Yeah,
anyway, I
yeah.
just realized. So
Yeah,
No,
'cause
you
you're
can't.
0 feet.
40
yeah.
feet in bonus action, frenzy rage, and dodge as action.
Your actions
Excellent.
dash.
Excellent. You got a better shot at it this time, Nap, or more particularly, it's distracted. That said, these magmans are closing in on you.
I'm going to climb on top of this house.
Tabaxi OP.
Please nerf.
Please, no.
At about 30 feet of this house, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's about 30 feet, and because you've got climb speed, it only takes your move. Doesn't even take a double move like it would for anyone else.
I'm going to use a bonus action to go a little bit this way because I don't know if they can't throw shit at me.
Does the
Good
second
call.
giant move away as well?
Ah, yeah, he does too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I could have phrased it better, but my nerves were on end, so I couldn't. I just
have
couldn't.
advantage now.
I was just like throwing whatever words out to get him away.
Giant move now. Is good.
Plus two.
Alright,
I turned on bless by accident instead of sneak damage.
Not a problem, and that was on one of the magmen, was it?
I know it's on the giant.
Excellent strategy.
Wow.
That's a good roll on that poison.
That's the wrong poison.
Oh, yes.
Serpent venom.
Too many different poisons.
Oh,
And,
That's better. Alright.
oh,
Oh, it doesn't take the sneak damage though on the poison.
Good
so
call.
7 pistol, 27 poison. Con
34.
7.
Still get the sneak as well, though.
Yeah, the sneak on the pistol, but not the sneak on the poison.
So
Yeah,
8
that's right,
sneak,
yeah.
7 pistol damage, 27 poison. You got to roll to save.
42? Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right if he fails, which he won't fail, obviously. She won't. So it'll be 13 instead.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
She absorbs the
Apparently.
poison, becoming stronger.
Yeah, that's
I've
right.
become immune.
Wyvern, my favorite spice.
oh, I forgot to mention. I have a cold attack too on my weapon.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Did
I'll
you roll a
worry about that
cold one?
later. Yeah, I don't worry. I
Yeah.
won't worry about that. A
Where's
bit later.
Prophet when you need him to make him fail these saves instantly?
Mm.
He's already used them.
Yeah,
I was about to call out the prophet. That's not my time.
Where is the prophet?
Where is that little bastard?
Camera pans across the battlefield.
Sobbing in a ditch.
There, master.
The pseudo dragon's trying to do a little dance.
Make a little love.
not no.
Get down tonight.
Platonic. They're not that kind of gay.
They're both lizards.
One
They're
lizard to
Marian
another.
gay. Right. Rubbing cloacas. No. Okay.
Oh, God.
No.
You said it,
Prophet.
not me.
Yeah, your pseudo dragon is doing its best, but nothing seems to work. Yeah, it's impossible to miss. The crashing and the clanging.
A thunderous smite just went off.
The
Yeah, you can
thunder.
hear that for 100 feet away.
300, I think.
The DC 30 saving throw. I mean, it's impossible to miss even at a distance. Yeah, these are giants after all. You know, like this is what it's all about. Yeah.
Psyching himself up.
Takes you 30 feet, and you know it's 15 feet and a 15-foot dash to climb back up the escarpment. But you're back in the battlefield now. You can see there are an army of magmen that are running in this direction, while this fire giant just wanders off by himself.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Why did you get that image? Where's what? Who makes that?
That's fine. It's a car. Oh, I didn't really want to find another one where it's doing that to a lizard. So
You're gonna have to edit that one out.
oh yeah, cut that out.
Demonetized.
Yeah,
I know.
I forgot we record these.
Fine, it looks consensual from the car side.
The prophet is filled with determination.
I don't want to hear about it.
Was Prophet finished his turn?
I've really got nothing for that. Here we go. Sorry. To get up.
Oh, you're cutting out a bit?
Sorry.
He managed to get up.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, unless you had a climbing speed. Yeah. Took your whole action to get up.
It takes a dash to get escarpment because unless you're a tabaxi, it's 15 feet of movement to climb instead of 30.
Unless you got a bonus action.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
You still got a bonus action, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Righto. Juraxis.
Alrighty. Seeing as my friends have engaged, I noticed my opportunity. I'll run 30 feet. It's around at that fence. How far am I? 90. Okay. Let's see. No, I'm gonna dash and move 60 feet, so I can get in range for my big spells. Another 30, so that pathway.
Oh wait, when you're ranged, I've been doing it to the edge. Do you do it into like the middle with the big guys?
The edge, isn't it?
Yeah, the edge.
Is it the edge?
Yeah, the edge.
That's how big they are.
Okay.
Chunky.
That's right. I still wanted to move that extra, so that's fine. Yeah, I just start dashing towards him as fast as I can, holding a like it looks like a black twig out of my component pouch. And just
Damn,
dashing
she
towards him.
thick.
And that's my turn.
Cool. So which means I can't look at the Roll20 map because when I minimize Discord, it vanishes.
What?
I might have to shut Discord again. I think.
Discord is crazy and going out for you.
Yeah, right. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
It could very well be all the gifts and stuff, by the way,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
because they do have to load, and I mean they are pretty high quality gifts. Some of these.
Ah,
Tell
yes.
me about it.
Dragon humping car sexy get gift.
No,
is,
but I mean like the ones that Steven put in, they're high quality gifts. We've put in a lot of pictures and you know.
probably not very much.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
maybe
very
from now we
low-res
just
gift.
don't put any more gifts in.
Yeah, that's fair.
See if that works.
He's gonna attack the other fire giant.
What other stupid thing is he gonna do?
Fireball the mins.
Oh my god, it's perfect. He's gonna fireball this random guy over here.
Is he gonna kamikaze the fucking things?
Kind of
Just
called the
run in there
Migmans.
and like, I don't know, explode yourself or some shit.
Hello. Hell yeah. Discord not loading.
Righto, might be back.
Hello.
See how this
Yeah,
goes.
there we go.
Yeah, this seems to be working. It's not doing the thing it was doing. Well, it must have been some sort of issue, but it's resolved now. All right, Jaraxxus, did you take an action? No.
I dashed.
Okay, cool.
That was my action.
Raskan.
Or I'm gonna stand up. I stand up.
You are standing up.
I'm gonna take a swing.
Batter.
You take a swing, but first everyone sees you stand up.
I stand up.
Wow, he stood up.
Alright, he stands up.
I am blah 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 blah. Oh, I can't do that now. I've already
So tragic.
taken the attack. I know.
That's the
Fuck.
highest you've rolled, I'm pretty sure. No, it's the second highest you've rolled.
Can I do a bless between attacks?
No.
Like, can I do a bonus action between
Less
attacks?
isn't.
Yes. Oh no,
It's,
no,
it's
no.
a bonus action.
No, you can split up your
Same.
movement, but you can't split up your actions.
Ah, okay, cool.
I
No
don't
worries.
think. Hang on. Yes, you can.
Wait, bless is an
Yeah, you
action, isn't
can.
it? Yeah.
It's an action anyway. Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would be able to normally. Yeah,
But I'm gonna shield of faith
you would.
myself as a bonus action,
yeah,
As
you
well.
can do that.
and I'm gonna try and do another swing at him.
All right. Hopefully, Shield of Faith gives you the bonus you need.
Fuck
doesn't-
me.
One above a 10, please.
The Magmans are infuriated that they are unable to reach the Tabaxi, and so they begin climbing the building. And with each step they take, they set fire to the wood and to the thatch and to everything else that it's made of, and the building begins to flame and smolder.
Every move they make.
That's right. Every move.
Perfect plan. There's two people here that I can divert them to.
Perfect. Couldn't be happier.
Right. I wouldn't want to lose concentration. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, that would be the worst case scenario right there.
Alright, Roz is just gonna hit the fire giant with 2 big ol' attacks.
This horse needs a fucking move.
They're called smacky.
You can still get.
I'm gonna kill your horse.
You want to get up too.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh, you have to get up, yeah. Oh, yeah, I use half my movement to get up. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Roger.
And can I use my inspiration on that first one?
You can. Absolutely. Have to re-roll though, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
Okay.
enough.
Second attack. Wowie.
Didn't see
Let's
that
see
one.
that
What was
one.
it?
16 as well.
Oh,
12,
Sad.
16, 16.
Don't you mean a nat 20? Wink, wink.
it's alright. Nap will kill it for us.
74 damage.
Wow.
'Cause I think you
Didn't
plan to
know I could
escape.
do that much.
Right. Unfortunately, unable to
Oh.
break through that thick armor.
Could I use my movement to just go roughly about here?
Absolutely.
And that'll be it.
Roger.
Time to get beat up by Migmans.
Pikmin.
Pikmans. Luro.
Oh, Luro, my bad.
Dylan? Stop mapping it out.
Luro is gonna move 40 feet forward. Whoa, crazy! And then, yeah, just hold action for if anything comes close, I guess. Any enemies.
He's protecting me. I'm safe in Laura's arms. I am within 60 feet. Ah. I would like to cast the command spell on this giant.
All
And I
right.
will command it to Grovel
Very
in the
well.
giant tongue.
Okay.
It will grow the plant called Vel.
That's what I was thinking. That's
Grovel.
exactly what I was thinking. I'm glad that we're in agreement. We've interpreted this the same.
So it
Alright.
uses its turn looking through its pockets to see if it's got any Grovel seeds.
Yeah, that's it.
It succeeds on the saving, so it does not affect it. Oh, these guys need a. They roll so high.
Yeah, I don't think I can get that one low enough, so I'm not even gonna bother.
You can, if you max roll. It's a
Yeah, I
battle.
know. That's not
1 in
worth 2
4
points.
chance. Yeah, that's
We do not know.
we do not reap what you sow. We do not. And I'll move 30 feet that way because I don't want to be here anymore. I'll move it. I'll move it behind Lura. Sorry, instead of in front of Lura. That's my
Seeing
turn.
as Roz can't injure the Valiant anyway, it has no
Oh
fear.
god.
It doesn't even really notice him. Unconcerned. The knight, however, a dragon knight at that.
Fuck.
Your death.
25 AC has got to help me somehow. Come on.
Mm,
Hey.
Hey.
mm.
Hey.
Come on, there it is.
Yay!
Fuck me.
Macarena. You have to draw that if you gotta. If you say it, you gotta draw it.
I'll commission it.
Nah, you have to do it yourself. I did it.
Alright.
You did, didn't you?
Don't make me invoke the copy.
Can I get this
It's in my
goddamn-
memory. I can't
Can I,
get
can I get past the horse?
it. Yeah, exactly. The short answer is yes. It's
Oh, okay.
it's not as big as it's. As
That'd
it
be a
seems.
long horse.
Okay. 40,
Long horse.
40 feet forward, so I'm just in range.
Like
And I'm
my
already
stretch limo.
frenzy raging. I'm gonna unleash 3 reckless swords. 1,
Oh,
2,
Wow.
3. 1 hits for 14
Roll the D-
damage.
Roll a d33.
A D33.
don't swing it at me, you motherfucker.
Oh.
Low is bad.
Low is bad?
That's pretty bad. It's a magic sword that you've got, right?
Yeah.
The first attack that you make, the sword goes flying out of your hand. So the other ones, you can't use your sword on the attack. If you have another weapon, you can draw it.
I'll use my claws.
You can use your claws. That's fine. You're a tabaxi. You don't give a fuck.
24, I'm guessing, hits, but 17
It
doesn't.
does indeed. That's right. One of those rips through.
Oh, I accidentally double clicked because
No
my mouse
problem.
is doing that for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
That's 11 damage.
All right, and the sword goes flying and lands upright, blade down in the sand.
How far away is it exactly?
10 feet. It's not too far, but
Okay.
it's far enough away that to be inconvenient. It's not right at your feet. 10 damage, eh?
Yep. And if I don't have to leave the area, I'll move the 10 feet I need to get closer to my sword.
Oh, if you've still got movement, yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can.
Oh
move
wait,
up
no, I
to your-
don't. No, my bad. My bad.
No.
I just moved into the area.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you could reach the limit. All right, afternoon nap. Your plan's going pretty well.
Right, I think I've got one more good shot, and then I'm just gonna try to lead the fire dudes away.
Too easy.
I'm gonna inspiration dice that.
Absolutely.
This is my last poison shot. No,
Oh.
Tragic.
it feels bad. It's 200 gold and nothing's used on it.
Just a splash on his circuit.
Ding.
I'm gonna shout down to the fire dudes that they smell, and then I'm gonna jump off the roof.
Ah, that's pretty rude. All right, make an acrobatics check. It's about 30 feet up. It's pretty high, but you're pretty agile.
My wife happens to love my sulfurous smell.
Splat.
Does he still land on his feet?
He
Yeah.
lands
Brace
on
his
a.
ankles.
Do you aim for the ground? Do you aim for a horse trough, water trough, or do you aim for a bale of hay?
A bale of hay like Assassin's Creed.
You land on a pitchfork for 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
As soon as you said hail by, I'm like, pitchfork.
Pitchfork.
I want it to be like a rake, and like he jumps on it, and then the rake just goes boing and smacks him in the face.
Cool. Can I use my bonus action to then move another 30 feet for dash?
Certainly can. You are, after all, a true avatar of speed.
Look at that. They can't damage me. I damage myself to make it easier for them.
Exactly. Need a little blood trail. Hopefully, it'll entice them.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Here it goes. I really thought you were going to attack the retreating giant. Then. Okay. All right.
Oh, they're forever away.
So what did you prepare? It's a secret.
All right.
Oh,
You
no.
have disadvantage if it's just an intimidate check. You're too far away to be bothered. Sorry. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. A disadvantage from this distance because they've got better things to concentrate
Come get me.
on. Yeah. Absolutely. All
Nice.
right. They split the party. All right. Jaraxus, there seems to be chaos and confusion among the Magmen. The giant is giving the devastating blows, but they're just a bit too slow. Maybe we can pull this off after all.
Okay. Well, I am from. Is it from my edge of my circle to edge of his circle, or my center
Roughly,
circle?
yeah. It's pretty ambiguous on this map because it has to be.
Okay. Well, I'll move 5 feet forward just so we can. But I guess that's about 5
So
feet.
it's a bit more logical, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm well within range now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like instead this time I'm gonna like kind of just pray to my mum help, and I'm just gonna rub her earring for a second, grab out the burnt twig, and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at level 3 and use
Ah.
my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
All right.
So I hope I set this up to do it right. So it actually asks me to cast it at level 3. No, it doesn't.
Do the damage and it might ask.
Yeah, select the damage.
Oh yeah, it does. Level
Uh-huh.
3. Oh, well, does 21 hit?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
no, 24 hits. Sorry, 'cause I did
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
So level 3, 19 damage plus the 8.
Oh,
27 damage.
Huge.
And
Okay.
I'll roll my wild magic table.
wow. That's good
72.
damage.
All right, and of course the spell persists too. The Witch Bolt continues to devastate and to electrify your enemy as long as you maintain concentration at least.
That is correct. Every round. Yeah, I'm just like holding my necklace, and on one hand the twig in the other, and like a purple bolt of lightning is just arcing around him, hitting him. But
Hmm.
hopefully my magic table doesn't screw me over here.
What the hell is that? Hang on a sec. I
Oh
think
god.
it's cow.
Summon a rock.
Someone's 84 cows.
Randomly turns into like potted plant.
Your head
Leaves.
turns into that of a bovine.
On self, yeah.
Centered on fire giant.
No, I accidentally learnt exactly what numbers. It's like a 1 to 10 is fireball somewhere in there is a fireball. So I don't know like
That'd be 1 to 10. That's a pretty big fucking percentage
no, it's
for a
between those 2
1d100.
numbers.
Okay.
Somewhere in there is
Thank
fireball.
God. I was gonna say if it's 1 to 10, fuck me.
No, it's somewhere in the bracket of 1 to 10. It's with like 7 or 8 or something like that. I think maybe. I don't know.
Do you
Probably
grow
an
a
8
beard
because
made of
68.
spaghetti? Can you grow a beard made
Mate.
of spaghetti?
Feathers I have
Think-
at the moment.
It's okay. Everything within 20 feet.
Oh no, you're
Oh,
cutting
you're
out.
cutting out Arctic.
Everything within 20 feet.
What's within 20 feet? Sorry.
Everything is.
It's everything.
What happens to everything?
It says yes, it means and fence and loose bricks and shingles and
Oh,
little
okay.
puppies and birds.
Huh.
All the roof
Am I-
shingles slide off.
Am I magnetic? I can't. It's fair.
Katamari Damacy. Gotta start rolling around soon.
Everything within 20 feet pull 10 towards the caster. Right, so everything within
Oh.
20 feet of me is pulled 10 feet closer to me. Okay.
Is that how long does that persist?
Yeah. They all harmlessly bump into you and drop at your feet.
Oh
I mean, if I
damn,
want
that'd have been
something,
really
yeah.
funny
Yeah.
if it like lasted for a whole hour or something.
Imagine if I was in the middle of those fire guys and they just got all pulled 10 feet towards me.
Imagine if you're standing next to a pile
Stop.
of manure.
Oh.
They all
All right.
uh,
Oh, you're lagging
Well,
again.
yeah,
Arctic.
you're cutting out a bit, Arctic.
are hanging around you.
Just wait a few seconds. Should level out.
Rascan.
There we
Yep.
go. Hello.
Yeah, cool. You're back. Cool.
Right.
I'm gonna use attack. Ah,
The coveted attack maneuver.
fucking channel divinity. Fuck you. Plus 10 to the roll.
What? You get another one?
I have 2. Yes. Discuss this. I'm gonna lime a divine smite into that. Ah. 5 cold damage as well.
Choosing to let
Oh,
you hit.
yeah.
Oh,
You're just cutting out like every few words.
it's all good.
Yeah, it's fun. And my second attack. Huh. Hey, look at that.
Hit.
Finally. Fuck. No divine smite on this one. And another 5 cold as well.
That does it.
He's dead?
Is it?
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah. Can you hear
Yeah. You just
Slightly.
Discord's doing its thing again? Yeah, its thing again.
yay Discord.
Other Discord. Maybe try not posting
GIFs.
GIFs that move in the future. I don't
Yeah.
think my computer can handle them.
That's what I said
Yeah.
earlier when you left as well.
Yeah, try and delete it, Reese.
Yeah, if
I
you
already
can
have.
delete your own gifs, do it. Because that,
Yeah.
yeah, Steven, you gotta delete yours, yeah.
Mhm.
Red, get one up there too.
There's some up there with the clapping ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anakin.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
think that's made a difference already.
Yeah, for sure. We can already hear you again.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
All right, good stuff. All right. I'm suddenly lost again. Raskin, you did your attacks. They did not kill it.
Okay.
You're wearing it down. You're slowing it down, but it's not enough.
Oh, imagine fighting two of these fuckers.
We'll be back in a sec.
All right. These magmans climb up, burning their way through the building as they do. These three at the rear, 1, 2, 3, they charge off in the direction of Prophet, but it's going to take them a while to get there. And these three go and assist the fire giant.
That's 4 because there's one underneath one of them.
Oh, is that right? Excellent.
If you can see that. It's been sitting there for a while. I've been waiting for my chance to make use of that
To deal with
information.
that.
I've been keeping an eye on it.
One of them can get into combat with Roz, and the others just run into to flank him. All right. The Roz's thick, furry, matted hide provides an opportune target. But he's armored, and I don't think a 19 will get through.
No, it doesn't.
All right. You're surrounded on all sides by superheated magman and giant fire giant.
I'll ignore the small guys and keep going for the fire giant. 2 attacks. Oh, 25.
Oh,
Easily.
And wait, do I have to announce it or is it? Sorry. I was hoping I could do a goading attack as well with this.
it's when you hit.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
cool. So I
when
didn't
you
announce
hit.
it.
The only
Cool,
ones that
sweet.
you have to announce is, I think, precision, and that's you can announce it after you roll, but before you're told if it hits. But you probably don't have precision. Like they're just ones that you choose. You can choose to expend it as soon as you hit.
D8. Oh, 7. And I'll just call him ugly or or her, whatever.
All right. Wisdom saving throw.
Hey, ugly.
She really wants to kill that dragon. I'm not ugly.
Why can't it roll like that on my turns?
And I'll follow up with another flame skull attack.
Black
Same.
is beautiful. Big is
No.
beautiful.
You are so. Oh, I fucking missed you. And that's
I'm
all
a
I
big,
can
beautiful black woman.
do.
11? 11
misses.
damage?
No, 11 to hit. Sorry. Is it still not showing
right.
up?
Just zoomed into the icon of the giants, and they have such piercing eyes.
Alright. Presenting your statement of ugliness. She is goaded into attacking you when she really wants to finish off the dragon. But Luro,
40 feet, and then that's it.
alright, Narada.
Oh, don't have a lot of spells. That's alright. I have cantrips. Hee. Am I within 60 feet? No, so I will approach.
Roger, Roger.
I will go about 25 feet in. Should be within 60 feet now, definitely. Cool. And I'll cast a good old Sacred Flame on the fire giant. Dexterity save.
Alright. She fears not your flame until she realizes it's not fire at all. She holds up her shield in time to deflect the radiant energy.
It looks like a giant candle light popping up, and then she dodges it anyway. So I'm just like, oh.
That's it. Bats it away with a great sword, not a shield. Great sword.
He fans it away.
That's it.
Arctic.
Uh-huh.
On Luro's turn, could he have
Luro.
actually dashed? Because I forgot
Yeah,
that dash is a thing. So that's
absolutely.
another
You've
40.
been so high on the feline agility that, like, what is
Yeah.
dashing?
It's so
Just-
so good.
And
And
move
then
my
just
feet like
yeah,
a pleb.
bonus action rage, and yeah, there we go.
Didn't know I could
Beautiful.
fly.
But Roz has gotten its attention, her attention.
Both hit.
Um,
63.
I'm
Off
pretty
Peter
sure
saying
I'm going
Roz.
to bend luck that second hit on Roz.
Roger, Roger.
4,
Legend.
3. That's down to 19 now.
I don't know
Dang.
how. Like Roz, it should have hit you. Like by all measure, you were there. You witnessed it. It should have hit you, and it seemed to just pass through you like a ghost. And
It's Ben Luck, so I like to think of it as like really stupid things that like prevent something
Yeah.
from happening.
Sure. Like what do you think? What's an example?
Oh, like a what's the funniest thing you can think of?
Barrow gets in the way and just like knocks the arrow, the sword off target.
So when Luro runs up, she kicks a rock, and the rock like
Hits the
jams in
sword.
between the armor and the sword, so it just sort of
Yeah.
bounces off.
No,
It
like
hits you in the
him-
Bible.
like the rock hits him in the armor, so he can't swing properly. So it accidentally he goes way too wide because he can't move down.
Perfect.
Or she, sorry,
She
looks like a dude.
excellent. She does at least get one last blood. One draws blood one more time. But it looks like her defeat is inevitable. Well done.
Another 3 reckless swords. Yeah, hit them. Yay. Yay. Oh.
Tragic.
13 and then 17, so 30.
You have claimed another one. Wow, God.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Now let's clean up the rest of these mess.
Hell yeah!
They scatter or are put down easily enough, or otherwise prove to be insignificant threats, save for the thrill of extinguishing their life force. And the giant, the male, keeps blundering off into the east.
He might come back, the big one, later once he realizes that he doesn't have to walk that far.
Yeah, we've got about 8 hours, and then another 8 hours for him to walk back.
That's true, but he will be back.
So
We
rest.
can sleep. Yeah.
Now, how the hell did you manage that? I've been sitting up here with my crossbow ready to open fire, but I didn't know what to make of all that. Then y'all tricked that thing and jumped it at the end. Why, that was my heart was in my throat. Then I didn't know if I should get involved or if I might spoil your tactics somehow. I apologize if you think I'm a coward, and I don't mind if you do. But well, I thought I'd leave it to the experts, and looks like it took care of business all right.
Wasn't a trick, it was magic.
So what's this whack duty anyway? She kicks the fragment.
Does she stub her toe? Or he?
Ah, this is it's a girl, yeah.
Okay.
This thing's so dense, so heavy.
How
Oh.
big is it?
Believe it was 11 feet long and 2 inches wide, probably about 6 inches broad. A massive fragment of a cog, with covered in giant runes.
Ooh, can I read them?
Ooh.
Not really. They don't really say anything. They're mostly artistic and decorative, but there is a certain theme, and you do pick out words, kind of the way scripture might be written into a Renaissance painting or something like that. It's mostly art, but it also does talk about, let's see, creation and destruction, eternity and machinery, magic and engineering. It's poetry and illustration rather than anything that's actually written, but it's clear that this piece, or perhaps it's clear at least, This piece, this fragment, belongs to some great super machine, some ultra powerful device, probably destroyed countless eons ago, because otherwise it wouldn't have come to be buried under Tribor. You know, like we would have heard about it if it got buried there during the spell plague, presumably. And since Tribor was hundreds of years old, the thing must be there for at least 5,000 years, and could be there for eternity. Adamantine doesn't rust; it doesn't deteriorate over time. It just sits in the ground. So this potentially could be here from the dawn of time. Potentially. They are not. They've
Prophet.
run away, been extinguished, or otherwise.
Can Roz go through the giant's stuff, see if he has any ores or anything?
Oh yeah. Was she the one that
Excellent.
was holding the dowsing rod too?
She certainly was.
Oh, we got an
Ooh,
adamantine
nice.
dowsing rod and a. Not that we can carry it, but we could melt it down, sell it to dwarves.
Oh yeah, we can.
And I'll take her head.
Well,
Excellent.
they have excellently crafted equipment. Not that anyone we could use it, but the metal might be worth something.
Can I
It
look at my
definitely
band?
will be. We've
Profit?
got
I'm gonna come over and heal you. I didn't see you go down. Where were you? I cast Cure Wounds regardless at first level because I don't have very many other things. Regain 5 hit points, which is about a quarter of your hit points anyway. Yep, something like that. Roz roll a 1d6.
slash 1d6.
Yeah, you gain
Gain 4 fire giant.
4 fire giant heads, multipliers when you cut it off.
Like a hydra.
Except reverse. Reverse Hydra when you cut off its heads. Oh my god. And now, no. Cut off one of the Hydra's heads, a whole Hydra grows out of the head that you cut off. That'd be terrifying.
Sure, someone's probably drawn that.
I'm sure that there's like here we go. Items in a giant's bag. It always takes me so long to find it. Okay, roll a D100. However many times you rolled on the D6, what 4 or whatever was it?
Ooh, 4,
Yeah,
yeah.
D6. So roll a D100 4 times.
We know you're frail, Prophet. You
Right,
don't have
control
to
C. First one.
pretend like you're not hurt.
17.
There is a haunch of lamb.
Oh,
81.
There is a giant-sized smoking pipe with a
hey.
still got packed with a big ball of weed.
Oh, hell yeah. 74.
How to hotbox an entire castle.
That's right, man. They stashed an ounce into one cone. Anyway, a carved statue of, you're not sure if it's a dwarf or a human. You can't quite tell. Maybe a tall dwarf, maybe a short human.
Roz will bucket that.
You got one more.
Oh, yeah, one more. 50, 65.
And finally, a wooden chest.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's nothing in it.
That's right.
All right. Start marking these down, I guess.
Can I? Have I heard of the word of the Vodanoid or whatever? Vodanoid?
Maybe
Before?
make a history check.
Sure, I'll give myself guidance because I have the time to now. Guidance, history. 25.
All right.
My strong suit.
Yeah. You've got books on this sort of stuff, right? And
Yeah.
you think that you have, and you're able to cross-reference it and make sure that you are right. And turns out you were. This is what the Vodanoid refers to. The Vodanoid refers to the machine that this once was. This is a piece of the Vodanoid, a Vodanoid fragment, a Von in Dodd. Von in Dodd?
Von Indod. Okay, I've written it Vodinoid.
Yeah, that's because that's what I kept saying, but like I never really checked. Von in Dodd.
Vonin
Vonin
Dodd.
dude. Vonin dude.
Von Indod.
Vonin dude. Yeah.
Yvonne
So anyway, so the adamantine piece is a fragment of the Vonin dude, whereas the dowsing rod is a rod of the Vonin dude.
Vonindod. Vonindod.
Vonin dude. Vonin dude. It's
Adamant.
Russian or Swedish or something. Vonin dude.
Nod.
Vonin dude. Yeah,
Doesn't
something like
sound very Russian, so I'm gonna say Swedish.
that. Just sounds good to me. Should I just say it?
Vejans?
Vonin Dodd.
Vonindod.
Vonin.
I'm gonna Google it. Is it a real word?
Dunno.
No.
After inspecting all that, Roz will pull out the horn and look at the group and say, "Who wants to blow it?"
The horn?
Yeah, I got a horn, so when we won the battle, we blow it so the town can hear it.
Oh. Well, sure, but there's gonna be a giant back in about.
That's
Probably-
true.
I'm gonna say 12 hours. 8 hours a walk, and then he's probably gonna sprint.
4 hours of running back.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's true.
it.
We'll hold off for a little bit.
I think we should all rest a little bit. I'm a bit knackered for a.
No, I feel
Giant.
pretty good. I'm gonna go over to the. I was gonna ask. Can I go over to the Orogs and gather their plate, Arctic? 'Cause,
Oh.
Yeah, you can. They're big dudes, and so it'd be unsuitable for someone small. But a massive guy like you, it's
I think we
Yeah.
should take this dowsing rod. It's a rod of the Vonindod. Or I'm not sure the accent, how you'd say it. I'm not super fluent in giant, just most of the way.
its
Then
purpose is to find
find
the
it.
fragments. I'll bring up exactly what it does, but that's just so that you know. That's
Do I know any
basically-
more on the Vonindod itself? What it
I don't
is?
think so. I don't think so because I don't know, so I might have to do a bit more of my own research.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's a
I
wiki
know
page
that
for it, but I looked away in case of spoilers.
Yeah, good idea. The short of it is, like, and I'll elaborate on it more, but the long and the short of it is, the Vodendode is a super machine. The sort of arcane technology that humans have never mastered, the dwarves probably even never mastered. It represents a technology that the giants have long lost, dating back to the age when giants and dragons were battling for supremacy of the planet. It's almost certainly a war machine because, like, of course,
Yeah.
it's a fucking war machine, right?
I mean, it's,
You know?
yeah, it's
It's
fire
not.
giant,
It's not a
war
machine of
machine.
peace. It doesn't plant flowers. You know, like it's
If
yeah,
if it's
So,
fire giants, it's either a subjugation machine or a war machine.
precisely. So if we conclude that and if we piece it together, and I don't know this for a fact, but I expect that it's likely some sort of ancient device that dates all the way back to the primal era, before the gods were gods, and is some sort of prehistoric, truly prehistoric war machine that the fire giants must seek to be reconstructing or otherwise learn from.
Yeah, this is probably a long shot too, but do I know if the rods are fairly common or easy to make? They probably just make them, right? Oh shit! Oh yeah, I can sit down and identify it if I need to. That's right.
Yeah, with such a massive history check, it would be only a matter of time before you found this out.
Several. So each 4 feet long, not super long. 100 pounds, pretty heavy. Comfortably in a fire giant's hand, or uncomfortably on a person's back. The rod has 2 prongs at one end and a molded handle grip on the opposite end. I thought you held a dowsing rod with the prong ends. Oh, it's the other way around, is it? Ah, I'm thinking of the other one. The rod has 10 charges
Is
I
it
think of it as a
actually?
Y one, like a Y shaped stick.
I was
'cause
thinking, yeah, like
that's,
you know how
that's
you
how
have,
dowsing rods work.
Like your divining rod or whatever.
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
find water with, yeah, because they're
Yeah.
called dowsing sticks, dowsing rods.
the rod has 10 charges, regains 1d6 plus 4. Grasp it, locate object. Okay. Oh, your rod to uses to make to find objects made of adamantine, such as fragments of the von and Dodds construct.
That which gives us enough a clue, I think. If it's a
10
Vonadode
miles.
construct made of adamantine, I think that probably tells me at least what it was once upon a time.
So it only has to be made of adamantine for its range increase to 10 miles. It doesn't have to specifically be a fragment of the von and Dodd.
No, that's correct. It just has to be adamantine. You could go out looking for adamantine.
So
hammers
it's
or something.
okay. So it's just an
Excuse me.
oh, wow. You don't means what? Downstairs.
It does. There you go. Now we know.
Now we know they're
They're
building a
looking for
basement.
downstairs. That's right. They're building the Underdark. That's nice of them.
Okay, I think it's like okay. So an attuned item you don't have to like have on you at all times, right?
No, just have to spend a short rest of
So
tuning.
like I could attune to it, leave it in the cart, and when I want to use it, just go back to the cart and use it.
Yeah, but you only get 3 attunement slots. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean I don't think I'm attuned to anything right now. Actually, I
yeah
don't think I
then
have
there's
any
but
magic items apart from.
nothing stopping you just because it's a giant item doesn't mean that you can't.
Yeah, let
You
me.
can't carry it. That's right. You're gonna put it on a bipod, maybe on a get Boro to pull you around.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just leave it on the cart. I'm good.
We've got a mammoth.
That's That's it. Put it on the mammoth. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have a single magic item on me.
Really, at level. I was about to say level 6, but I think you're level 7. You level up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
boy.
hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have a magic thing either yet.
I don't have a
It's
magic
alright.
item either.
Ah, that must suck. I have 2. I'm
You'll
going for
be-
3.
Yeah,
Yeah, no magic
attuned
items.
item, Stephen? Attuned?
Yeah, I got 2.
I think I have 2. Scratch that. Couldn't be saying.
Armor isn't attuned unless it's
No,
like
but I
a.
have frostbite.
You've got a bit of
and-
money though.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any. Okay, I dibs attuned to this freaking huge ass rod and keeping it in the thing.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm loving these max
never get
rolls, man. Yeah.
You can. Oh, we leveled up. That's right.
Yeah.
What I love about not playing a barbarian is I don't get really sad when I don't roll max.
Yeah.
Now
Whoop.
let's.
I get 5.
Hey.
Oh my god, he's done it.
Right.
Uh,
This is gonna be confusing.
so if we go to sleep right now, we can manage it. We can sleep before the giant comes back.
If
Yeah.
he comes back.
If he comes back.
I mean, he's probably
How
pissed.
about-
I'm pretty sure we just killed his wife.
How about we put the wife's head on a pike? Like
Um,
over where he was. Yeah, 100%. He'll see that we killed her wife, and if he comes in, he'll be all pissed and whatever. He might turn away. He's gonna come in here anyway.
I
It'll
think.
either make him
Says
angry
you,
or
calling me stupid, insulting him.
I'm gonna
Squishy
say.
you
boy.
make your point. Like it's either going to make him so angry that he does something stupid, or it's going to drive him away one way.
No, I
In
didn't.
any
Well,
case, it's probably going to.
To be safe, I think maybe bring the people back on one side of the town, and then I can stay awake for the next 8 hours. You guys can have some rest, and then I can meditate for the 4 hours, which would probably take him to get back. And if he doesn't show up, then he doesn't show up.
Mm.
And if he does, well, we're all ready.
Well, we need to hit the hay right now.
Oh, you have like 4 hours downtime in the meantime. It's 8 plus 4, so you can check it out.
Absolutely.
I wanted to loot some of the gold off of the Ulrogs.
He's already. Steven's already done all
I've
of
already
that.
rolled it.
Mm.
I said I was
all of the gold?
salvaging all the plate. Yeah,
He's
so I
done
got the gold
everything.
too, buddy. And now I'm going back to the fire giant to salvage hopefully some of that plate.
Too slow.
Um,
Yeah. 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 Sorry. Yeah. I'm having a bit of a browser. Yeah. Yeah. He comes down. Or she comes down. I can't remember if it was a male or female at this stage. They were 2 men. Yeah. Yeah. They are 2 men. I think. Okay. Cool.
The rod?
Destroy the rod. That's adamantium. There ain't nothing gonna destroy that. You have to throw it in the heart of a volcano. That won't fucking destroy it, says his rival. All it'll do is bury it in lava. That's
Can
the
I-
same as being destroyed, but it's not destroyed, is it? It's the fucking same thing. It's not the same thing.
Can I
It's not
identify
the
it if it's magical?
Yeah, it is indeed a magical.
Oh. Do I figure out what this shard on its own does?
As with an identify spell,
Yes, I'm using the identify spell over 10 minutes.
it is a crucial component of the Voinodode construct. That's what it does.
Looking forward to level 7.
It doesn't do anything on its own.
Yeah, I bet you are.
No,
Evasion.
it doesn't.
Aren't we level 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward.
Nothing's
you
good at
got it,
7
Phil.
Evasion's good, hey. Yeah.
Hey, I get Arcane Eye.
I
Hell
get
yeah.
a threatening aura, the menacing aura.
And Confusion.
Hey Arctic.
Yeah.
I just put a point into my lycanthropy class.
Uh-huh.
What do I get once I've now that I've multi-classed? I know I've got to roll the 1d10 hit points for this class because I'm leveling up in this class, not the other
Yeah.
one.
You've got the class open, have you? Because I don't. It was on a
Yeah.
different.
Okay, I'll quickly open up the multi-classing rules on thing real quick.
I'm just not
So,
sure what kind of
there's-
proficiencies I get for this.
Because it's a homebrew class, there's probably no prerequisite written down for multi-classing.
No,
That's not what
I
people
don't
think
use
about.
prerequisites really anyway. So.
So I think do your spell slots still go up? No. Your spell
No,
levels?
no.
Nothing like that. It's I just
okay.
get stuff from this.
So you'd get weapon and armor proficiencies if you get weapon and armor proficiencies from that class.
I do.
You get the class
Yeah.
features listed on that level of the class that you gain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You
You don't
get
get any skills. You wouldn't get
No,
any
no
skills.
skills.
No, you don't
But,
have. There's no spell casting in that. I don't think
No, there's
so.
No.
That doesn't
So
matter.
yeah.
Not saving throws at all either, isn't it?
Nope.
It's just
No. No. You never get saving throws.
Otherwise, fighters would just like multi-class into everything to get every fight,
Yeah.
saving throw. Yeah, so that's about all you get. The class features and the weapon and armor proficiencies.
Yeah. Unless it's heavy, it doesn't. But it doesn't give heavy armor proficiency, surely, does
No,
it?
just
No.
light and medium. But I didn't have either
Yeah,
of them
good.
before, so
Good.
Yeah, you're
But
right. You don't get heavy armor. I didn't notice that. You don't get
You
heavy
wouldn't
armor.
anyway. That's right. Fighters. If you multi-class into fighter, you don't get heavy armor.
What you have to do is multi-class into life cleric or war cleric or
Yeah,
lightning
it is
cleric?
It's. I don't like that works, but it does work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I
How about you-
understand it, but
or you just take the
Or you,
feat.
or you take
Yeah.
level 1 if you, or you do what I do when I play and you play a dwarf wizard.
well, I
with
said you play it
medium
for
armor.
Yeah. Yeah, but you do get your medium armor, and that's going to make a huge difference. Don't you have an armor class of 10?
Yeah, I have an armor class
He's
of
got
10.
the
Fuck me,
worst.
dead. Roz has got like
Yeah.
22, and you've got
Yeah,
10. Yeah,
I got
all
10.
right.
That's
Mhm.
why I'm kind of. I need survivability. That's why I put a point into this straight up. Even me now, not wearing armor, I'm pretty sure I get unarmored armor as well.
All I
As
get is
long
a
as you're
next
in-
level.
No, that's second level. I get natural armor.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I get 4th level spells,
Mm.
such as banishment.
Makes a big difference. Fourth level spells.
Holy shit, yeah, they do. Is heal 5th level?
I'd say so.
No, it's not. Where is heal?
You get what
Maybe
level
it's-
spells?
4th level.
Might be 6.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's like auto 40 points or something.
Isn't it like 70?
Don't be crazy.
I'm pretty sure it's 70.
Banishment,
Yeah, I think it might be 70. Yeah.
control
So why
water.
do I need if I level up once more in this? Starving. Although the health would be fucking amazing.
Death Ward. I haven't read any of these spells. I don't think I've gotten this high level on any spellcaster so far before. Divination. Oh, divination. I love divination. Just sounds cool.
Pretty sure Prophet likes that too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically the same like theme. Like he's a divination wizard and I'm a cleric of a divining god.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, we do have recurring themes. 2 Tabaxi, 2 Diviners.
It's really
Should be
weird,
fun.
isn't it? Like we've got a lot of overlap accidentally because I don't think anyone really
One
colluded
real
on their
champion, one
character.
fake champion.
Yeah, we've got we had like no collusion, right, on character creation, and yet we've come up with a lot of like really similar things.
Yeah.
So when I level up in this class, does it count as the first level in this class, or
Yes.
Yeah.
so do I
Otherwise, it would be
take-
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
so
take-
you'll have like 6 levels in whatever and 1 level of that.
So yeah, so do I take the 1d10 plus Constitution, or do I roll?
Yeah.
for-
Yes, because you're not
Yeah.
starting off at that level.
Yeah,
You're not
that's right.
because if you got no levels in anything and you take a first level, you just get the
Yeah.
base. Or just take
thought so.
Yeah, so
boom.
so with that in mind, just to just a tip, if you're going to make a multi-class character, it's usually best to go barbarian or fighter or rogue first, because you'll get either lots of skills or huge hit points, and in fighter's case
Yeah.
armor, instead of starting off as wizard or whatever. That's just a tip. For the future.
I'm so tempted to multi-class into wizard for this because I'm an intelligent. I'm have quite high intelligence too. Same intelligence as I have wisdom.
Yeah, it would be a suitable multi-class. Be
Yeah.
the urge would be good.
And with your hit die erase, when you like roll for a rest, you have like one of those ones, 6 of the other one.
I might get
Is
to
that,
at
is that
least.
still right with that?
I'll keep up with that.
Yeah, I'd never really thought about that, but that would be.
Is that how it works? I imagine
Yeah,
it is.
that's-
Yeah, you
think
have
so.
like separate hit dice pools technically.
See, that's why I don't want a multi-class. It's too much to fucking keep track of. I'm like fine with like, yeah, cool, 20 in this. I get all the cool extra stuff.
To look
Sometimes
at my
so much
Yeah.
effort.
new spells. Hee XD. Anyone want to? Let's see what banishment does.
You banish them pretty much
Mm.
with a popping noise.
Mm-hmm.
Can Wild look through his bounties to see how much a fire giant is?
Yeah, have I not told you?
I don't remember it. I
Probably like
remember getting
400.
told ages ago, but I don't remember
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have a look. Probably in factions, I think.
Okay. So I can friggin' put people in the timeout zone for a minute unless they're from another plane, then I can do it permanently.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Banish is really good. Really good.
It's a great spell. The funniest like spell for paladins is banishing smite. You cut a dude up and you just banish him to another plane as soon as you hit him. See you later. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
It's a big wall of text, isn't it?
Yeah.
I control water. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Flood.
Yeah.
That's why I
400
don't use
gold.
magic. Too much reading.
400? Okay.
Yeah,
I guessed
good
it.
call. Can't
Vortex.
rely on it. All right.
What magic?
That's right.
So unreliable. I use guns.
I don't think
Oh.
you go wrong with guns.
Death Ward's pretty good. And it costs nothing. Free. Free of charge. And it's not concentrated.
For free. Hell yeah.
Pole of North.
You can turn a wild gold into a real lion.
He's the
Oh.
realest lion you're ever gonna meet, boy.
Not until he polymorphs, yeah.
Hey guys, I got divination. Can wizards? Wizards can't use divination, right? No, the spell divination. Strictly divination, called that, because it puts you in contact with a
No,
god or a
yeah.
god servant.
Yeah, that's right. Like it's divination in the traditional sense. Like divine, the word divine is in
Ah,
divination.
yes.
It's like being in contact with the divine.
Hey guys, I can tell us if I can ask questions about events that'll occur in 7 days.
Mm.
You have to know about the event.
It's a course of action. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. So
That mean you're more of a prophet than prophet now.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
But they're not really okay. If you cast a spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there's a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. And the GM makes the roll in secret, so I don't know if it's random. Freedom of movement, that's not really useful for us right now.
One amazing spell, the only one you ever need.
What?
Path Without Trace.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that because I'm not a nature cleric. Or
Useless then.
treachery. Wait, no, can natures even get it?
Useless.
Okay. I'll just.
Just
I
so,
won't. I
like,
won't
straight
reserve a
up with it.
diamond for you. Then it's okay.
Come on, Nap wants his,
Nap.
stealth roll of 35. Go on, take
Yeah.
this out.
What? I want plus 20 to my stealth roll.
Right, 45. There we go.
Holy shit. Oh, okay. Guardian of Faith is cool, but like not as cool as it could be.
Is any of the metal on the fire giant salvageable or nah? Would be too much effort.
The metal, like the full plate that she's wearing.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You've got a giant sized suit of full plate. Yeah, absolutely. We could melt it down. It would be, I think 16 times as heavy as normal full plate.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that large is quadruple, therefore huge would be quadruple that.
Makes sense. I'll see how heavy
think
plate
so.
armor is.
Plate is fucking heavy, dude.
Mm.
And barding is what, times 4?
Yeah,
No, it's
'cause it's a large
times
reader.
2. Sorry, in weight,
Only
but
times 2?
times 4 in cost.
Oh, right. In that case, this is only times 4 in weight, and then not times 16.
Okay.
I believe. I can double check that for you real quick.
Probably right. It used to be more, I think, in the early edition.
Plate 65 libs. Pounds.
Libs.
50,
Right.
65 libs.
It's,
65.
it's
yeah.
light bulbs. Thank you very much.
So I think it's 260 pounds, but I'm not sure.
I'll
We'll go with
quickly
that.
just get the
Yeah.
what's it called?
Yeah, if we can find the
Adventuring
ratio.
gear, I believe, is where they have mounts and vehicles,
Oh, this
saddles,
is 2E. Ooh. I
tack
could be wrong what I
harness.
said.
Okay, so it's times 2 for barding.
Or in 4 in this case, because it's huge.
So there you go. That was right. Times 4 in cost, times 2 in weight.
So 260 pounds of iron or a giant set of plates.
Right.
Could turn it into a tank.
If someone if Lura used enlarge on herself and then someone got on himself and then someone cast enlarge on him,
No
would it
two
work?
spells of the same thing can affect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
So, like,
Mm.
enhance ability, you can't have, like, 4 times the carry weight if you cast. If you drink the thing and you also get cast on it with a spell, it doesn't work.
mm.
Because it's from
You
the
get- if-
same. source, I guess.
Yeah, if you had an ogre, you could make him huge with the enlarge spell.
Well, we better make plans for this fire giant if we want.
Mm.
Anyone got liquid nitrogen?
No, but maybe just find a good position and then rest for. He'll be gone for a while. But do we want to do anything with this Vonindod first?
We should leave it as a trap for him, so when he picks it up, we can just jump out and stab him in the back.
Yes. Yeah.
How deep's the hole they dug as well?
Oh, a good 10 feet deep.
We could very grimly fucking shove the core giant corpse in there.
Definitely could.
Man, it's already a corpse pit. Great.
I'd like to spend, since we're just like milling around for a while, I'd like to spend an hour attuning to the rod too.
Absolutely.
During
During that
that,
hour. Yeah,
sorry.
keep going.
I
No,
wanted to
you
ask.
say it.
I want to ask Roz if he found anything good on the fire giant.
Yeah. There was. Okay, hold on, let me go back into bio. There was this ruby pendant, this huge fucking pipe wild. Look at it. Still got some stuff in it too.
That's a big ass pipe.
Right? This dude, sorry, she knew what she was doing. I was very rude. There's a wooden chest I also got, but it was empty.
Oh, okay.
And then I got some plate that's over in the wagon from the O-Rogs and a bit of gold, but I just kept that because I went all the way over there. I believe that's it.
Well, I don't think we can sell the pendant here, or we might be able to. I don't know if there's any jewelry shops or anything.
Well,
I'm not sure if I can turn the head in here either.
yeah, and with this huge ass giant plate, I don't know if we'll be able to bring it with us.
We have a mammoth.
Oh
Sure,
yeah,
it could probably pull it.
right. Good idea.
I feel like you two need lozenges.
My throat is
What?
always constantly hoarse.
You mean cat?
I get it from lion.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to
Yeah.
ask was just gold
But
related stuff.
yeah, that's it. I'm just holding on to all of it for now. I'm assuming,
Well, that was pretty touch and go.
unless anyone wants an awesome pendant, and I like hold the pendant up.
Chinese.
Could be traded or enchanted, maybe. It's
Mm,
really well. Is it well
very
made?
well. No, very well. 750 gold worth.
Yeah,
But is
750
it
gold's
just
pretty nice.
huge, or is it super well made, or is it both?
Well, rubies are often sell for 1,000 gold anyway, so it can't be that magnificent or that big. But yeah, I don't know, 750. Maybe it's got enough heavy gold in it to be, worn by a giant. And it's got like a medium value ruby. Perhaps the ruby's worth about 500 gold, and the gold itself is 250 worth. All in all, it's a very valuable. It's even a kingly piece of jewelry. It's just that the rubies do get even more valuable than this.
And are rubies easily enchantable?
Yeah, they are absolutely. Though people again tend to go for the more expensive ones, like the 1,000 gold piece rubies. Often
Yeah.
recipes that call for ruby call for more ruby than is in this item. So,
Well,
but yes and no. Yeah, you can make a lesser item with this ruby.
yeah. Well, we could save it for later, or just pawn it off whenever we can. Doesn't really
I
matter.
think we should sell it because I mean the giant head's not worth much. 400 split
Well,
7 ways.
Well, looking at this, yeah, it's definitely about 750. This ruby. So
Keen eyes you have.
yeah,
that's about right.
me master, he's taught me well. I'd like to think.
Keen Eye is
Give
one
it
of
a
the
sniff.
brothers.
Yeah, it's valuable.
You lick it.
Oh, your skeletons are rat shit. They got shattered by those stones. They were
Just reanimate the orcs.
Yeah, you could skin the orcs. You'd have to, strip the flesh
Ugh.
off. But you can make
He
zombies.
can
with
make
that.
zombies, yeah. They just can't wear armor, right? Zombies?
Uh,
Can they?
Little
Yeah,
more
you're right. You're right.
necromantic.
Skeletons are better than zombies in terms of morals.
Just get out the potato peeler. Beautiful.
Oh,
God.
I don't want to think about peeling flesh with a
I
potato.
think I have
peeler.
an image on my other computer.
Better not send it, Chief.
I don't have my other computer, so you're lucky.
I'm a certain GIF, but I can't send GIFs right now on account of internet.
given the fact that GIFs don't exist? No, sorry.
I
no.
think
I
Saxon
started
says that on
saying it.
purpose.
I started saying it ironically, but now I'm just going full force
He
now.
He
I
does
don't
it.
care.
He does these things just to annoy people. I know Sash got so angry at him for saying like words in chunk.
I was enunciating them funny.
Yes, that's
I don't
it.
remember what I was doing.
I don't know.
That's
Sash
right.
I was
fucking did
I was going
fuck.
to like enunciating, like shit like that. I was just like breaking up the word.
He
into
just
weird
loves
ways.
it. He's too
And
educated.
he was like, "What the fuck?" yeah,
Queenslanders, my God.
yeah. Well, yeah. If we've got not much else to do, I suppose I suggest you all take a nap. Looks at nap.
Only one of me, but
Huh.
Who's taking nap?
yeah. When's walkies?
We all have to share nap.
At some stage, the mayor, Doratha, she comes up to Jaraxxus, and I can't quite remember from last week. What was the Harper link?
The Harper.
Did we end up establishing that? Like, cause she hated the Harpers was the impression
Oh.
we got when we entered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
had to talk to her.
We sort
Yeah.
of that. That's what I feel like.
She. I think she was trying to get me to stay to sleep with her. In the end, I didn't.
Right.
Because it would be bad for thing. And then she told me I have to go talk to someone to go get a thing, and apparently I'd be her
Ah,
superior.
good. So she's giving you that. Yeah, cool. I wasn't sure if she
Yeah.
gave you that question.
Irax is quite the ladies' man.
Apparently.
Yeah. So
Picking up bums and just random people.
That's right. Like all the ladies from the frozen lands to the farm girls.
They all love my feather beard.
Like
Tickles. kids.
It tickles them down there.
Oh my god! I just realized when I change into my hybrid form,
Oh
my bear
God.
will have a feather beard.
how long do you have that for?
It lasts for 10 minutes, and I get to use it twice a day.
Okay.
I think he meant the feather beard.
I was like,
I thought it was just until you sneeze.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well,
have you sneezed?
I'm gonna
Probably
pretend
probably
like
a good
I don't
fucking
know that.
chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess eventually.
How often do you sneeze in a day?
It sort of falls out
Usually
as you
not as
start
much.
like playing with it. It's
Aw.
like
Like
I
a
try
fake
and
beard.
I
that you
resist
glide
playing
on?
with it as much as I
You
can.
ever pluck the chicken?
It probably looks
That's
really
it.
bad because it's like so darrow right now, covered in blood. Like you're missing
Oh,
half of them.
God.
It's dripping blood.
Some of it looks complete until the wind catches it, and then it just looks like a bare plucked ass.
Yeah, because you've been like combing it through to make it look full, but it's actually
Yeah, that's right. Again, the toupee effect is ruined when a gust of wind comes.
if they
through.
view you on the left side, they can see right through it.
I'll get rid of it then.
You pluck yourself. Ow! Ow!
Ding dong.
It's the worst experience.
Dad never showed me how to do this.
I will be back momentarily.
No worries. We pick up that quest where we have to, or specifically Jaraxxus has to go to the Evermore Way and to visit Danavar in Everland, which is where we're going eventually anyway. And Danavar's a half orc, and apparently he'll have some sort of reward or surprise or otherwise.
Has anyone written that down? Because otherwise,
I have.
Okay.
It's it.
I would also like to add it to my personal notes.
Pretty sure it's in the
Yes.
journal. No. What? Campaign info? No.
Yeah, it's
Where
in the
did I put
journal.
it?
Wait, what is it? Find Danavar's house in Everlund and give the
Yeah.
badge to deal the one-eyed half-orc. It's in the journal.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Oh,
want it
good.
there.
We
Good.
should
35.
we should probably have a nap within the first or within the next 3 hours if you want to, or a full rest if you want to be tip top by the time the giant comes back.
Definitely. My health is full, but I was at 10, so.
It just got to full because you leveled up.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I still gotta sleep.
To the most
Yeah.
fanciest pub in the place.
Ah, that's that. That's that. We went there last week, didn't we? The nice place with the prostitutes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Earl got like
Fat
four.
boys.
Like
Mm.
25 gold pieces a night or something, and come. That's like pretty good value, I suppose.
Do you
Pretty
want
sure we
to
could get a discount as the saviors of the town. Hopefully.
Ah.
do you want to call up the people back?
To be here when the next giant attacks.
Well, he's a decent ways away. We could probably encounter him outside of the town.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like he can sneak up very well on us.
Mm.
They would be. Whoops. They would be good. That got stuck in my throat.
Like a fly goes in your mouth
Yeah.
as you're talking.
They would be really useful. I mean, they'll warn us really well. They'll just start screaming.
I wasn't intending for that way.
It's unintended.
How about we
Plus-
wait a little bit longer?
Wait.
Just a little bit.
Send a rider to them. Say that
That's yeah.
we'll deal if we don't call back within what 12 hours.
Can I check if my bar is okay?
You what?
Yeah.
My bar.
Your bar is thriving. Not
Right.
until they realize that it's your bar, but once word gets out that it's the hero's bar, people flock there, and everyone.
Oh.
Well, they want to buy you a beer, but they want to buy you your beer, so you end up getting lots of your own beer back, and people pay you to do it.
Where's the
I
hint?
meant through the attack, but yeah, that's good too. Because
Ah.
those birds people were kind of in just off that area, like they were around here, but they weren't up near my bar exactly.
Which one's
So
your
I was worried.
bar?
Yeah, pretty
No.
sure it's that one up here.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's this,
oh,
it's this
wait.
one here, Reese.
I thought it was either like
it
one
that
of
one?
these
You're all
ones.
pinging
No,
different.
it's
I'm
this
going
one. It's this
crazy.
one here. It's this one here because that's
Pretty-
the Smiths, isn't it? 'Cause
No,
that's what
the Smiths are up here at the very entrance. Then we walked
Were
down
they?
into here. Yes, I
Oh
remember.
fucking no clue.
look
I have to
go
look
look in
everywhere on the
notes.
map the way you guys are pinging.
We need to confirm this. It's important. It's
God, the
D12.
town is
D12.
bigger than I thought.
A D12.
You can't see the 12, can you?
Hello.
You can't see-
No, I can't.
It's this one. Roz was right.
Hmm.
Well, he's wrong, but oh well. I'll okay, that's my new bar.
It's twice as big anyway.
No, it's closer to town as well, so it's fine.
And you got an outhouse. Oh, there's one over there anyway.
It's closer to town. Everyone can get there quicker. Alrighty, well then they didn't get that close in, so my tavern is alright. It's good.
Okay. I have to wait a good 8 hours before I want to start resting because don't want I'm assuming I can't trance and concentrate on a spell. That'd be silly.
Not at
Would
the
it?
same time, no.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. That's what I thought.
You can do the
Um,
4-hour trance and then concentrate, but yeah, but concentrating on spells is something that does take up
Yeah.
some time. I'm pretty sure.
So I'm gonna stay conscious and awake for the 8-hour concentration of my spell to keep the giant walking east. And then oh shit, yeah, is there a library?
I don't think so.
Is there a merchant selling books in town?
Yes, there's merchants selling books. There's no library.
We haven't called them back though, so they'd all be chilling out in the field somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's right. There would be a library of sorts, It would be a lot of it would be slatins of Suzale and other salacious stories. But there would be some academic reading as well, just so that you can impress the women with how smart you are. Oh, absolutely. How to fuck them? How to fuck them
God.
anally? No, sorry, particularly people.
How to summon
well,
them to then.
listening. No, but seriously, yeah, there is. It's a kind of it's a Gratzian book, which is to say that it's corrupt and sexual, but like the Kama Sutra, but with demons.
Kama Sutra.
That's right.
Where's
The
Sutra
bad
Kama?
Kama Sutra.
The one with like bad stuff in it, like real
That's
kink
right.
in it too.
Gives you bad Kama. Yeah, like
The
this is
kink
some
of
serious
Sutra.
kink. This is like the internet type sutra. This is people didn't know this stuff existed until the internet was invented.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for everyone to. Yeah. So we have 8 hours of downtime. Do we have? Are we? So we're calling. We're not calling back the civilians.
I mean, I thought we were calling them back and then catching the.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
tell them it's not good just. Like,
I mean, like
it's a maybe.
we know where the giant's gonna come from. We could populate half the town.
Jiraxis is just really hungry for some honey. Yeah. Reason.
Huh.
Okay, we can camp in town for 8 hours with other people,
All right.
while the other people are, well, 12 hours. Well, the rest of them are chilling out in the woods somewhere, I guess. I know what they're doing.
Like the people in town.
No, where did you guys send all the civilians outside of town?
They're in the fancy manor, the castle fort thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they prefer to stay in the town, and the kind of agree. There is enough buildings here that a single giant shouldn't be able to bring them all down, and some of them are pretty strong buildings. It seems to them probably safer than just being out in the open where they could be plucked off by wyverns or roguing war bands of orcs or something. Much like remember what happened with Nightstone. The giants turned up, everyone evacuated, and the fucking goblins captured them all. Yeah, they want to avoid that.
Okay,
Hmm.
so they repopulate the town in the meantime. They're orcs. They're just deep orcs. Oh, jeez.
Slightly magic picture.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as it uses any fluid, then orc blood is a suitable fluid. It's a thick black viscous color. It's red if you look at it through your fingers, but it's so black. Like coagulated blood is almost black. Well, this is the darkest red has to be black.
God.
They're suspicious, but you get them to follow your.
Have we had a rest?
No.
Not yet. No.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
So
All right.
yeah. So in the 8 hours that I'm conscious, then while they're not,
Yeah.
can I see if I can read up on the? I've got the time to sit down and read my books. If there's anything on the Vonindod, otherwise I'll
you'll be-
just read up
You'll
more
be
on
reading by
Giant
candlelight.
Giants. I've got dark vision, doesn't
Dark
matter.
vision, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'll read by candlelight. I like candles. It's my god's
Yeah.
icon, and I have candles and incense.
Excellent.
Might as well do that.
Sweet. I guess I find somewhere, crawl up, and go to sleep for like the 7 of the 8 hours.
Magnificent.
Wyler's gonna stay in Ergala's inn, not the really, really fancy one.
Ah, yes.
She is so proud of you.
It's 1 gold, isn't it? That's the wrong character sheet.
No, not for you. You can stay here for as long as you want. And I hope that you come back again in the future.
And
Oh,
also,
Isn't she a darling?
did they also were the giants wearing anything adamantine or carrying anything adamantine apart from the dowsing rod?
No, it might have been like wearing a gold necklace while trying to detect gold.
That's the only problem. I've got this adamantine dowsing rod, but we've got this huge adamantine block next to us.
Well, if you
that's it.
if you specify.
I mean, we should
Well, that's
probably
right,
give
because
it
it's
to
an
like.
arcade object.
We should probably take it to Mithril Hall and give it to them to protect.
Probably best, yeah.
That was
Shut
out
up,
of character.
you're asleep.
That was out of character.
No. Discuss everything in character.
Okay.
Well,
Whip.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do over this? Let's see if I have any rituals to cast. Does anyone have anything for me to identify in the time that I was not there?
Good. Be glad to know.
Cool.
Oh god, he was
Okay.
reading the book.
That's why you read the book. Summon
8
demons.
hours pass. It's still it's the middle of the night, or in the dark of the morning, 2-3 hours. Could be.
I stand up and stretch, wake everyone up after and put all my books away, and then I go in trance. Let them know that he'll either be here in 4 hours or he won't.
Towards the just as you're like about to break your concentration, it breaks all of its own.
Yeah. The time on the spell is up.
But it seems to break prematurely. Maybe
Oh.
only 10 for 15 minutes prematurely, but
Oh.
you didn't cancel it. It just like maybe you misjudged it. Maybe your timing wasn't exact, but
That's
you
weird.
thought that you still had some few more sands in the hourglass.
Either I think either the spell was dispelled on him or maybe he perished. Unless it was by me or my or those I consider companions, it has no effect. I believe so.
What if he's dead?
He could be, but strange. What's to our east of roughly 30 miles? He was
Have a look.
walking, right?
Yeah, he didn't
Walk
have
to a
Ronald
river.
So 20,
house.
30 miles for 8 hours?
Yata. Just straight to the Yata.
Walks over to yard. Oh, that's way too far. That's way too far.
Straight to the next town, wakes up.
Send
The
me.
fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, he gets halfway between Tribor and Yata.
What a night I had a drink. Anyway,
Wait, let's quickly roll. How good are his navigational abilities?
Cool, I'm back.
welcome back.
Is that what he actually did? Walked into a river and drowned?
No, that was just
It's a joke.
bit of a funny joke. That's right. That was just
How good
hilarity.
how good are his navigational abilities?
Oh, probably the best.
Okay, then he definitely goes straight east. Well,
There you
And then again, he doesn't have his dowsing rod anymore. Maybe he doesn't know his left from his right.
the dowsing rod doesn't tell him which direction. He just tells
Good
him
point.
where something is.
Oh, he's been cheating all this time. It's like he doesn't know how to do basic math because he always uses a calculator. He's probably
Damn kids.
no dowsing rod. That's
Oh,
right.
imagine Boomer Society and Giant Kind. God.
Do we have to?
You have 4 hours. Oh, I know. I said it's cut off early, but you still have 4 hours if we want to wait it out.
Well, he's got 25 minutes actually.
And and I go and rest.
All right. You summon who?
Whatever fighters want to watch.
Oh,
And
yeah, absolutely.
I don't think this is safe to begin with. Why are we? Oh, that's fair enough. But yeah, all right, yeah.
All right, a bloodthirster appears. No, sorry, something greater demon. Yeah, I don't know. I might read it. Okay, for a foul word, something one demon. You choose the demon's type. You certainly can. The Balgur appears in an unoccupied space and rolls for initiative.
do you?
Not straight away. No, you have to roll initiative on all your turns, requiring no action. You can issue a verbal command.
after, yeah. So it rolls for initiative, but yeah, when you summon it, and on each turn, you can issue a verbal command. If you issue no command, it attacks whatever it feels like, basically.
So that attacked
And
it.
how long is it gonna last? It's gonna.
It spends its turn attacking any creature within reach that has attacked it.
How long does the spell last? I can't see.
Makes it save. It's probably towards the end. Okay.
Till it drops to 0 hit points.
I don't see that hours part.
Second to last paragraph near the bottom. If you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches its full duration, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds if it still has hit points.
I don't see the full duration.
What is the full duration? No.
Yeah.
And do you
I've
do the
got-
little blood circle? Hell yeah.
All right. The Balgura insults you for an hour. All right. It raises its middle fingers.
Has to make a saving throw?
It doesn't know it. Doesn't know its own true. Doesn't know its own true name.
That was quick.
Dismisses it immediately.
Keep summoning random demons. For an hour.
Yeah, I don't think you can dismiss it.
Just keep saying, do a little
I think it's a
dance, make a little
concentration
love.
spell.
Unless it. So how long? An hour. So that's a lot of rounds. You're gonna be here for a while for doing charisma throws the whole time.
It doesn't make a saving throw every
It
round. I don't
does.
think. Does it?
Yeah.
At the end of each of the demon's turns, it makes a charisma saving throw. The demon has disadvantage if you say its true name. On a failed
Alright,
save, the demon continues to obey you. On a successful save, you control the demon.
And
You
Alright, so
control the
you
demon ends the rest of the duration.
you must be able to dismiss it at will then, like before it, unless it gets loose, of course.
It only has
know.
to succeed on its save once.
Exactly. So which means that every single demon summoning would ultimately fail. So you must be able to dismiss it before it gets a chance to fail.
Pardon?
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. Okay, so
So,
cool. So
yeah.
yeah, you dismiss it and it's gone.
Before you run out of, before you lose control of it.
Because it will kill you. Yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or you need a really powerful demon and find out its true name.
True. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that particular one. Yeah, you could locate creature, for example.
How do people find out demons' true names? Of like just
Sometimes
random
they're
lesser
recorded.
demons? I think Belguras are actually kind of intelligent. They're really weird. I think I watched a video on them. They're like really weirdly statted for what they're meant to do.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. I can't remember why, but right.
It's like it's like I think it's like to do with the fact that they're meant to be like bruiser bashers, but they have like tricksy spells like invisibility or something.
Yeah, something like that. Pass without trace, or yeah.
Yeah, he's not feeling too great about this little lizard, little rat.
Mm. What you could do is hire me, and I'll use Magic Circle. And then yeah, I can have a Magic Circle, and you can, and we can try and prod a demon for a whole whole hour. Possible. But you're paying for the 100 gold in holy water or powdered silver and iron. Actually, we have a fuck ton of iron, don't we? I could pay for that 1,000,000 times over.
Dawn breaks. Yeah. Brutal.
So after, does that mean my rest is over?
Dawn breaks. No, there's no sign of the giant. Do you pack up immediately? Do you intend to stick around for a while?
Quickly change spells.
We should probably stick around for a while.
Yeah.
Too long though.
Midday?
Yeah, maybe like 10 o'clock ish.
All right, well, it's 10 o'clock. No sign of him.
Enough to get drunk and bask in the praise.
Work. I'll probably just work in the bar for that time, eating honey.
You work in your
Sure.
own bar that you own.
Oh well, like not working as a fucking bartender, but managing it while I'm there.
Yeah. They do a
Okay.
working beat, help out, we'll bring bills, and we start fixing the floorboards and the roof shingles, and people get in and put a bit of elbow grease in so that their new favourite drinking establishment can be a bit more serviceable.
Oh, wait. I missed the part where how you got the bar. You bought it?
Oh yeah, I bought the bar. It's mine.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I put like another grand, 1,000 gold to fixing it, so it's nice and refurbished, and make people want to go to that one instead.
I'd do that if I was a dwarf, but I'm not a dwarf.
These guys do another about 500 gold pieces worth of repairs just for free, and by the end of the day, the place is looking quite serviceable.
That's good.
I'm going to prepare divination.
It's 10 o'clock. Sticking around longer?
Can I get drunk? Do the
The
people
morning?
offer
Absolutely.
drinks?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have beers early.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
a-
have any money, so I'm riding off the coattails of all the of the fame of the.
Yeah, it's not the hour for wine or for whiskey, but surely for beer. And they brew a lot of beer here in this rural town. Barley's pretty common. Hops are pretty.
It's alright.
Uh,
I'm trying to drink away the chest pain from 2 fucking boulders launched at me.
all right. Well, it looks like he's drinking. Don't think we're going to be leaving at 10:30, guys.
Seeing that, Roswell will go park up under a tree and pull out the nice mushroom tasting rum or whiskey I think I got ages ago. And I'll have some more apples next to me. I'll just
Sour
drink
now.
and sip.
Magnificent. Just dunk the apples in the whiskey and let them float there. Pull out an apple when you want it. Whiskey soaked apple. The Lords Alliance do accept your bounty, so if you want to trade your giants, head in here. They'll give you the cash payment.
Yeah, I'll hand it in for 400 gold there.
Excellent. For the record, if anyone does want to do any basic shopping, the local business here, it's not a local business, it's a foreign business. Anyway, the Lion Shield Costa have a 10% sale on everything because no one's shopping there. They want to shop locally, and these Lion Shield Costas, they come from Yatar, and honestly, fuck Yatar. Triborians and Yatarians have a bit of a thing for each other, and so the Lion Shield, like even their goods are perfectly good, and they've got a 10% off sale, but still no one's buying anything from them.
How
Do
I would-
they have health potions at all? Or is
They
that
do have health potions, yeah. They sell them for 50 gold pieces each. They're normal health potions.
Ross will buy 3.
Say, the proprietor says, please, meet me. This is me and my brother, and these 2 twin brothers. They're eager to meet you after what you've done. Thank you so much for defending the town. Look, our father gave us this strange item long ago, and I've never really known what to do with it. It's quite frankly, it's a bit dangerous, and I'd love to be able to get rid of it. It's got to be worth 8,000 gold pieces, but I'd be willing to offload it for 2,000. It's magnificent, magnificent device. You see, what you do is you put your hand in the bag and you feel around for something that wiggles like a little jelly bean, and when you find one, you pick it up and pull it out and throw it on the ground, and it transforms into some kind of creature.
Mm.
That sounds interesting. Could I have a look at
Interesting
it?
it is. Sure. And he hands it over. If you've got a magician that wants to, how do you say, inspect it, we don't mind. They'd have to come into the store, of course.
Yeah, I might go get a friend who can help me with this, and
Alright.
yeah, we'll see. Be right back, and I go get Aradel or Prophet.
Alright.
Probably Prophet because Aradel's getting wasted.
True, true.
And he's also asking all the merchants if they have sick books.
Oh, well, Roz will come up behind you, like, Prophet, I need your hand for a minute. Could you come over here to the shop? Okay. Okay. And we'll make our way back.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. No monsters allowed in this store.
Oh, this guy, he helped with the attack of the town. He was actually quite useful. He saved many
Please come in.
lives.
A hero. Would you like a lollipop?
Yeah, Prophet, they're offering you a lollipop. Why don't you take it? No. Stay, how did your brain, Prophet, go?
Folk life goes to find a fucking noose.
Do you
Yeah.
sell rope? I'll only need 5 or 16 of it.
Can I get a stool as well? You can have it back.
You're a magician. We've got a magic item. It's a strange and unique device that does all sorts of crazy things. You reach your hand in, pull something out, and it turns into a monster. Detect magic is a ritual.
10 minutes. He's got you gotta listen to this guy. Be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it does all this. Look, my father had it. My grandfather.
Until you finally stop concentrating and actually listen. My God, have you been talking this whole time? All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's all they've got. The only magic item in here is the bag. But it is quite magic. It's well, I guess it's a transmutation item. And it is of medium power, of intermediate power, like far greater power than, say, a potion, a regular potion at least. Up there with,
strong.
boots of flying, or a ring of invisibility, or one of those teleporting cloaks, a cloak and a cake on a mounting bank, that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The glow is strong with this one.
You know what? I don't have 2,000 gold pieces
Oh,
on
if
me.
1,000 will be enough. 2,000.
Hold on now.
1,000 will be plenty.
I'll be honest. I don't have 1,000 on me, but I do have some other trading goods.
Yeah, sure. Well, trading goods are fine. We accept trade goods. He does. 8,000 gold. But it's fucking useless to them, It's this relatively powerful magical item that they don't want, that they can't use it because it's too valuable to use, You know what I mean? It's just useless to them because it's too good. They don't want to waste it. They want to sell it, but they can't get anyone to buy it because they're out in Tribor and not Waterdeep. And Please buy it. Please. So what have you got to trade?
Oh, I was gonna offer one set of the plate armor that we have out of the
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Um, how much would that be valued at? Like coming from an Oron?
Normally a quarter of its sale value. I think it's
Duragar armor, right?
750.
Duragar med? Is it the same stuff? Is it the Duragar med stuff? Like the last Orog thing?
This is your Orog armor. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you could sell it for 500 gold. Yeah.
Okay. I'll offer
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah, done. He done and done. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's 2 of them, so one can watch the store, one can have a chat with you. Yeah.
And he's sure he can take a small kobold.
No, look. I'll be quite clear. It's you reach in, you pull out a jelly bean, you throw the jelly bean on the ground, and it turns. Do you know what a moose is? A deer. You know what a deer is, right? Or maybe it turns into a dog or a donkey. You don't know. That's what's so exciting.
This is perfect for Loro.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Would Roz have noticed profit being down? in
Oh,
dumps?
it's hard to miss. Like if you didn't know him, you'd never notice. But you've been with him long enough that he's
Mm.
his indomitable confidence has been stripped away.
Once we leave the shop, Roz will get down on one knee and put his shoulder on Prophet. His hand on his shoulder, and he says, "Prophet, when it comes to this sort of thing, you lose a lot of battles, and trust me, I know about loss. And we won, Prophet.
Lost.jpg.
You could at least smile, eh?" And I'll give him 2 health potions. Not worth it. Not worth it, buddy. Come on. You've done more than you realize.
Oh.
At least he took him. 1 health potion for me. And Roz will go back to his friends, I guess.
All right, Aradel. Looks like we've got something curious and bizarre and unidentified.
Oh. While I'm drunk in this tavern, are there any book-selling merchants that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there are people selling a variety of books. Most of them are to do with agriculture or something, religion, morality, how to find a wife when living in the country. Rustic, salt of the earth kind of wisdom. But there are a few more controversial or interesting topics.
Can I be like, no, I want like the exotic ones, these fun, these strange ones.
Dinosaurs of Chult.
That's an interesting. Anything about demons, devils?
Ah, yes.
Giants?
My wife, the she-devil.
Informational, not recreational.
None of the books that they have are of great reference value. Make it an investigation, right?
And I'll be like, everyone watch this, and then cast guidance on myself, and then they see nothing discernible happen. And I'll investigate.
Yeah.
28.
28. I can't see it, but 28. You do find
Copy. Oh,
a
take a
you
picture
do
if you
find
want.
a genuine book of fairies written in the Sylvan language.
Oh, I'll buy this off you.
All right. Well, flicking through to learning all about pixies and brownies and sylphs and nymphs and the like, you reach a random page that tells you a ritual of how to reach the Feywild from the Moonwood.
Ah. Just be like, this one for sale.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a children's book, of course. It'd be delightful for all children. Yuletide's coming up. You'll make a perfect gift for any little girl. 25 gold pieces, but it is genuine leather. I don't think that a special girl is worth every coin.
25 is definitely okay.
Oh, wonderful.
And
He
how much
tries
did I
to
get
upsell.
from Wild? 65?
65.
Minus 25, 40.
He offers you 5 gold pieces for some like you know that the stuff that you rub into boots and coats to keep your
Varnish?
leather. No, not varnish, but dubbin we call it. But you know, it rubs into
Oh,
leather to keep leather soft.
To
Yeah,
keep the
no.
book fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's for keep you. That's right for your cover. Your shine. Oh, gee, sees how rich you are. You spend 25 gold piece on a book for a little girl. You're obviously a sucker. Here, you rub it into. Keep it. Looks beautiful and pretty.
I'm just ignoring him at this point and reading the book in front of him.
He moves on.
I like
Alright.
retreat into the back of the bar with my alcohol and the book.
Can
To settle. Yeah, keep you go. Yeah.
well, and I was gonna say, could Rod start a tuning to the jelly bean bag of fun?
Absolutely.
Without knowing what it
absolutely.
does. Hell yeah!
And you don't really know, but for posterity's sake, I'm going to show everyone.
Oh, cool.
Bag of tricks.
Well,
Which one is it? What color's the bag?
oh yeah, what color's the bag?
All right. Does it have different colors?
Grey, rust,
or tan.
tan.
It'll probably tell me in the thing, so I'll have a quick look. Let's see. Scroll. Where are they?
That's great. Fuck, they all have some pretty interesting things in them, regardless of what color.
Bag of tricks. A grey bag of tricks.
Grey, okay.
That's the one I'd want.
While Roz is getting drunk and having so much faith in this, actually, he's gonna. Alright, ladies and gents, do you want to see a magic trick? Because have I got something for you? Right?
Everyone wants to see a magic trick.
In this bag, I'm gonna pull out an animal. And it's gonna be fucking weird. You guys wanna see it?
Oh, I've seen this one before. You reach in and it's a.
Nah,
So
no.
it's-
You have not seen this before. It's new, trust me.
Well,
And
I've been to Waterdeep, mate. I've pretty much seen this trick. I can tell you, it's a fucking cobra. Everybody, look out! Get your children away. The elephant man's gonna kill you with his giant cobra.
Someone's a giant elk.
This isn't in my bar, is it?
yes, it is.
Probably.
And I pull it out.
fuck.
I throw it on the
Roll it.
ground.
Roll 2d8 because you accidentally pull out 2 by accident.
If you fuck up my bar, you're paying.
Alright,
weasel
there is
and a
suddenly a
panther.
weasel.
A panther.
Fuck.
The panther chases the weasel. Fucking red.
Wow. Well, this is awesome. Yeah, but
Can I cast reduce on
Um,
the panther so it doesn't cause that much damage on in my bar?
It does. The reduced little mini panther comes up and rubs itself up against Jaraxxus's leg because it is friendly to you and your companion.
Oh, okay.
I've never used magic before. That was awesome.
I kind of pick him up for the duration. Actually, how long does?
Wait,
reduce
did it
take?
listen to me? Come.
It comes.
What the? Oh. Sit?
It sits.
Oh, this is awesome. go outside and play.
They go outside, but the weasel picks up a pack of cards along the way and deals it to the panther. And burns 2 of its cards. Shows a full house. The weasel gets pretty pissed off, but cheats and wins anyway.
All right, go find Laura. Your name is, or her name is.
And while they're off looking for Luro, a commotion has occurred in town. For a
A giant.
barbarian, a bold barbarian has rocked in, and this bold barbarian with his black hair and black beard and moustache rides on a magnificent, tall, bronze-coloured horse bareback. And he has on his shield the emblem of a griffin. He has arrows and he has axes and a little furry hat. And he has in his over in his saddlebags a great big leather sack that is filled
Giant
with
head.
something that must weigh like 50 pounds, and it is dripping with blood. He goes up to the Lord's Alliance and gets paid his 400 gold pieces for bringing in the head of a fire giant.
Oh, can
But
I go
no
up to him?
one- But no one, until at least you, no one goes anywhere near him. Everyone gives him a wide berth. Children are pulled in off the streets. People get out of the way because they know an Uthgard of the Griffin clan when they see one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him.
Oh, wrong person. Delete.
Never mind.
He doesn't even stop for you. He's still on his horse and just sort of like this. If you're in the way, he'll just warhorse will just push you out of the way.
Hey,
Ignores you.
hey, dumbass!
My name's Dumas.
Make an intimidate check.
right.
Intimidation. Bah.
He jingles, his coins jingle as he turns around.
Coin sack's tiny. The fool. Did you find that thing east? Just walking along? You're the most useless motherfucker I have ever met.
Still hasn't spoken a word, but he's licking a hole where a couple of his teeth used to be.
That's gross.
Spits on the ground, turns his horse around back towards the gates, jingling.
Alright, whatever. He's not going to talk to me. I'm just going to walk off then.
No one stops him, and they indeed give him a wide berth as he breaks into a canter and rides his horse out into the hills towards the north. 400 gold pieces richer.
What is the ritual for the Feywild thing need?
You have to go to a mushroom, a circle of mushrooms, and then you have to sing a song in Elven.
Sylvan or Elven?
Sylvan.
And
But
no
the
other
song is here in the book.
material requirements?
No, just to be in the right place at the right time, under the moonlight, the full moonlight.
In the Moonwood? Or just
Yeah,
in a
that's right. In a fairy circle, like a toadstool circle, in the
Yeah.
moonwood, under the full moon, recite the song. The words are in the book. And it doesn't say where in the Feywild, what season or anything like that. Just takes you there.
That's pretty cool. I could go visit
Old mate.
Fuck.
We could visit you, Sash.
brain melting. Trying Alcida. Alcida.
Already did. He's
Sid.
nice, He's happy.
I can go visit him again, but like permanently, if I don't get killed in the Feywild. And this has general knowledge on fairies and fae as well.
Sure does.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna write that. How big is this book?
It's pretty big. About 120 pages.
A book, and then I'll write moon forest, moonwood in the brackets, just to remind myself. How 15 pounds did you say? Can't remember. Already forgotten. I'll just write £15 anyway.
Well, that's good because I want to go into the Moonwood to become a fucking Liger.
Well, I can send you to the Feywild if you want to.
Why not?
You ever want to go to the Feywild?
Sure.
I think I need to write that in my notes. I don't have just like standard notes. I have very specific notes. So now I need to make a new section with just standard notes. Moonwood on a full moon in a fairy circle. Cool. That's pretty neat. What else we getting up to on this day of downtime, guys?
That'll be it.
Well, hey,
Oh,
Adam,
I wanted to get a some of my gold. How much would it cost to get it turned into a gold bar?
Oh, probably nothing. Like, at
You
least
give
for
them
you
money, they
guys
already
being.
have the bars.
Yeah, yes, that's pretty much right. And a member of the Lord's Alliance and all. Perhaps for the public there might be some sort of fee, but the government is only too happy to. Because you're rich and powerful, you don't have to pay taxes, basically. So you get.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're able to convert your gold to gold bars.
You have a lot of money, so
And
why would
how
we take it
many-
from you?
How much gold is it to a bar?
As much as you want. Usually
Was it like
in the
50 or
hundreds.
100?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
50s or
100,
100s traditionally.
and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
give that gold bar to my griffin, because in hopes that it gets more golden if it ingests
Oh
more
shit, yeah,
gold.
that's right. We have griffins.
You end up growing too, Sax.
How many days?
I wrote it's
Excellent.
in Discord.
14. Oh, so it's 15 now. So and then that's another day, so it's 16, right?
Because I really want my griffin to end up looking like that.
We're at 16. I guess I spend the rest of my money giving it to the griffin if it needs it.
It enjoys scratching and gnawing at the gold.
I'll make a little perch inside my bar for mine.
How much gold does it consume?
A lot.
It does think that it's a bit. Your dragon does think it's a bit ridiculous that they should be spoiling these birds, and you haven't even built him a castle yet.
He can.
But it doesn't last.
Could. Keeps casting it on one spot for a whole year.
Can we find someone? Oh, the session's over. Never mind.
Goodbye,
Bye, Sash.
Sash.
see you,
What's
Sash.
that?
See you, everyone.